Question.
say.
Turn on stream immediately. Turn on DMCA-able content. Hey guys, you want to watch Naruto?
Actually,
how about some?
that's an option.
How about some Death Note? Anybody want a free DMCA? No.
Isn't that the meta
I can't
now?
believe
Like,
I can't believe there are
the
people
meta.
that have the enormous spongy balls to get mad that that's happening.
I appreciate the usage of enormous spongy balls.
Yeah.
All right, we are
at the DMCA.
The DMCA. Nobody making money. DMCA. I'm not gonna finish that song. I could.
Coward.
I know, but it will be. It will be in my head for like the rest
Sounds
of
enough
the night.
like the other one that you get DMCA'd for it.
Shit, I'm too strong for my own good. Oh, all right, everybody settled? Everybody ready for me to read the recap? That I literally typed up 10 minutes before the episode because I looked up from my screen and I was like, the recap!
Do it.
And then I typed it. All right. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm Nicki Minaj.
I'm Nicki Minaj. All right. Very good. Welcome back, everybody, to Season 2, Session 8 of Arctis Ascended. Our recap for today. Meanwhile, in Arctis, your last search of the Styx Manor revealed some interesting notes about Aris Lunesti and the Styx vampire involvement with her disappearance. With your search and killing spree coming to an end, you soon discovered that you were no longer alone in raiding the Styx Manor. A group of guards had come from Maginox and were investigating the Styx Manor. You all, in one of the Styx's upper chambers, heard these guards coming and, in the nick of time, used Rain's teleportation spell to zip you back to the airship without any sort of issue. And back on the Audacity, and well on your way back to Borealis, the weather began to turn particularly bad as a snowstorm dropped visibility to nearly nothing. And Akashaba, finding new blessings in the light, prayed to the light to guide you safely to Borealis. And surprisingly, the light answered. Akashaba received a strange response that Beatrice the Porcelain herself delivered the crew of the Audacity to safety, striding fearlessly onto the prow of the ship, pointing her sword at the clouds and parting them with a moonbeam. Returning to Borealis, you all were eager to tell Aris about your latest discoveries about his mother and her location. However, when you arrived, the Dampier Prince was not responding to the sending stones, and when you entered the Thieves Guild, you discovered a pillaged mess. And Aris was nowhere to be seen. What remained in the Thieves Guild were a few vicious undead, and a few lingering assassins left to deal with some of these stragglers. And they were dispatched by the group. Now, a curious hint of Aris's location remained behind. Pulling up the side of the carpet near where Aris normally sat, revealed, smudged in a finger of blood, what appeared to be a home, with a moon, crescent moon on top of it. But where was this? And what was he referring to? And that's where we'll get started today. You all have just triumphed over all of the assassins and horrible things left lingering in the Thieves Guild. The bone pile of the massive undead remains just outside the door. And aside from the blood on the floor and the very pillaged-looking part of Aris's guild, It is eerily quiet, without some of the comings and goings of Harkin, or Shar's laughter, or even just the sound of Aris penning something into the paper in front of him.
Oh God, that was horrible. Oh, I need a minute to rest.
We don't
Yeah,
have time.
I think your brain might just be broken. You a lot of slamming into floor, as I recall.
Oh yeah, I thought I had some memories coming back, but it's all foggy again.
No,
We-
you have those very good berries you keep. Yes, you will be okay.
Maybe. Sai reaches down to the fabric that's wrapped around his feet and just takes off the fabric from his left foot. He attaches the moon locket or the moon stage locket that he has to the fabric,
Okay.
and then ties it into like a bandana kind of thing around his head.
Okay.
Specifically with 2 knots in it though. So one that's gonna kind of like be taut on his elf head, and then another one that's a little bit looser. That if a larger headed beast were wearing this, it would also be taut on that head.
Okay, you fashion with a strip of cloth and the locket a strange headband. So your locket will stay on your head regardless of the form you take.
I don't know what will make this headache go away. Maybe you're right, Akasha, but maybe I should drink a little bit of moon juice. Good
You
juice.
know, if you need my help, I can help.
Yeah, I'll take any help right now. This pain is just not going away.
Okay. Akashaba casts Mass Cure Wounds. So hold on, it's making me make a targeting reticle.
Oh yeah, you got a 30-foot radius sphere.
Oh, okay, never mind. I actually...
You can click place measured template, and you can just drop that immediately onto the playfield.
Okay, 1 second. It's my spellbook is showing me all of my spells for some reason.
Oh, you have to hit the prepared button.
Yeah,
or
just-
the prepared filter at the top.
Yep, we prepared 13 in your spellbook tab.
Okay,
There you
great.
go.
Thank you.
But you can also just click it in the chat log as well. This has the healing and the place measured template already ready for you.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. It's actually going to be Prayer of Healing. So.
Oh, okay. I'll delete that.
4th level. Those thought. Great. Roll. Okay, so Flix and Scythes, you heal 20 damage.
Sweet.
Very good. The blessings of the light. Knit your wounds.
Bless you, cleric. I know I was complaining about how bright the light was before, but it's really nice outside of combat.
That
No,
was
you just need to become more one with the light.
much appreciated. We don't have any time to waste.
It's true. We should search for clues, maybe, Rain?
I think we already did. There's
Rook.
There's that, at least. Flick says, gesturing to the sketch of the moon temple.
Hmm.
Scythius, as discussed, for every round you spend chugging, you will regain 1 hit point.
Yeah, he's just going to be chugging and wincing and chugging and wincing as long as the team is talking.
Well, the prayer of healing takes 10 minutes, so it's a lot of chugging to catch
That
up
is a
on.
lot of. In fact, you could chug through the entire thing.
Yeah, he's going to do 3/4 of what he's got, so it's almost like 3 liters of or 2 liters of liquid.
You're just gonna be
yeah.
sloshing out of here.
Scythius,
Christina-
I have to pee.
I think Rain was damaged. Did you accidentally heal her? Like for doing
I
something?
did not.
I saw Rain jump from damage to full when I logged in.
Oh, weird.
Oh, weird.
Okay, because she had taken, I think it was 22 from the enervation. So
I know your health bar was definitely not green, for whatever that matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks
And do you
correct.
want to heal the 20 back up?
Does Rain also get that prayer of healing, Akashaba?
It is up to 6 creatures.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Like, I was pretty sure Rain was not full health.
All good.
Your
Hey.
bardic inspiration does wear off, Akashaba.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, you know what? That's
Yeah,
probably a good buff to add.
Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration, yeah, I'll add that for next game.
Yeah, it's a good visual reminder. A couple of music notes or something.
When I briefly had befriended that goblin assassin, had made mention that there were others with him, perhaps. We might want to move out of here if we feel like we know where we are going.
Well, I think two things. One, we don't really know where the Moon Temple is, but somebody might. And Rain uses the telepathic connection that is tied to Esther and Shar. Shar, Esther.
Hello.
Everybody just hears this in their head.
Hello.
So it turns out a group of assassins have absconded with our friend Aris, and
no.
were expecting us. So, for starters, maybe Shar, since you're roaming around town, make sure you're staying in well-populated areas and don't split up from Harkin for now.
All right, absolutely. I haven't
and-
seen anything shady, but we'll keep an eye out for things.
Great. Esther, is Grun
Hello?
Grun there with you?
Yeah, he's right here.
Could you ask him?
I put my hand up to his head so you could hear, but it doesn't seem to work that way.
Nope, that's not quite how it works, but, maybe we can tinker later with it. Could you ask Grun politely if he happens to know where the Moon Temple is? Because we think that may be where they're taking Aris.
Yeah. One moment. Hey, Grun. You hear both in your head and what you assume she is saying verbally. Yeah. Do you know where the Moon Temple is? Yeah, Aris is gone. Yeah, they don't know where they took him. Yeah, I know. I know. Moon Temple. Yeah. No. Okay. Grun doesn't know. Sorry, Rain.
Okay, well, was worth a shot. Thanks, everybody stay safe. We have this connection for at least the next hour and so, but we might be headed out rather quickly, depending on where this Moon Temple actually resides.
Oh, okay. If I
It
hear
may
anything,
be-
I'll let you know.
It may be wise to notify the authorities, the mayor and the artificer.
Well, so two things maybe. One, do we want to go to this tavern that Akashaba's friend was discussing rejoining his compatriots? There's only one shady tavern that I know of in town that we've all been to.
Wait! Akashba shouts out suddenly as if he just realized something. What about the lady who sells meat? What, is she fine? Akashba goes off.
This is true. You
That's-
have not seen hide nor hair of any of the vendors attached to the Thieves Guild.
That's a good.
That's the wrong way to go, Akashiba, this way.
Oh,
Akashba is
Allow me to
frantic.
proceed, everyone. I pop out and retrieve the and let us be sneaky, yes?
yes, that's a good idea.
I
nod.
retrieve
Also,
the
it's
the
spike
moon.
trap.
It's making my head hurt a little bit less.
You pick
Um,
up the spike ball trap.
One moment, real quick. Sai casts Druidcraft through the focus of the locket, and he's looking for 3 pieces of information. One is what is the climate expected to be in this area for the next 24 hours, roughly?
Okay.
I don't need to know, but Sai needs to. Second is how long roughly until dawn? And the third is what is the current phase of the moon?
Ahem. Current weather in Borealis, Arctis is snowstorm with a high of 0 degrees Celsius and winds up to 30 miles an hour. Visibility will be at 50%. Let's see. Alright, so that's the weather. What else did he need to know?
Just roughly how long it is until dawn for ability refreshes, and then the current phase of the moon.
So you got here just at dusk, so I would say it's about 7 o'clock p.m. and you'll be hitting light at about 5 a.m. So you've got a lot of time.
Cool. And then the phase of the moon.
Oh, apologies. God, I'm blacking out. Currently, it is a waxing crescent.
Got it. Oh, I thought I was gonna think of something, but I unsurprisingly didn't.
Okay, well, be silent, everyone. Do you want to make the stealth roll, or shall I, Christina?
I just made it.
Okay.
I don't know if this matters at all, Christina, but Akashiba is like very suddenly like almost emotionally compromised at the thought of this poor woman who sells him meat being gone. So he's like not really committed to moving stealthily. Like he's trying to like respect what Flix wanted, but he's very clearly like just fidgeting.
Noted.
All right, I'm going to crack the door and peek through as quietly as possible.
The door appears to be locked from your side. It appears to be barred shut with a simple thing of wood. It's holding the door shut. You can actually very simply remove it if you wish.
Yeah, I do so. I mean, it's not like we have to keep this place locked up. They already got in. All right, still, I'm not opening the door wide. I'm just cracking it to peek through.
The pig carcasses are familiar to you.
Yeah, it's tough to spot anything in here, but I'd like to make a perception check. Do you want to roll it, or shall I?
You roll it, please. The pork carcasses seem to swing from the ceiling, suspended forever in frozen, goodness.
That's weird. I rolled it, and it did not. There it goes.
There it
Oh,
goes.
hey,
Whoa! Critting
You
your
there.
perception check, you
when
Here.
there's nothing to see.
peer through the pigs. And you see nothing.
Yeah, I had a feeling. All right. Oh, I'm actually a few feet up, as usual. Same drill here.
That is not the door that normally leads to the lady's place. It's this one.
Sorry, I had moved my character, but latency hadn't taken effect yet.
Oh, good. Now this door is actually locked.
I'll listen at the door.
Make me a perception check. You press your ear to the door and you hear on the other side perhaps a tiny squeaking of a rat.
There may be something on the other side, I can't be sure. They may also hear me picking the lock if there's anyone present, so everyone be on your guard.
Make me a sleight of hand check to pick the lock. The door unlocks with ease.
Same drill, I'm gonna try to crack it quietly.
You crack it and peer beyond. What confirms your thoughts, a rat seems to scamper out of sight and squeezing under the door to escape.
Any signs of conflict here?
Only the rat versus the meat, as the meat that was left out has been nibbled on by many toothed rodents. There seems to be a lot of pieces of meat left out, haphazardly. You know someone like this, someone who takes care of her shop, would not leave her goods out to spoil.
Sai cuts off like a sizable chunk of the different types of meats.
Hey, don't steal, Sai.
Oh,
Stop that. Help me
Wait.
put these in their preservation, in this, she's got like weird little preservation boxes, right?
Yeah, it's like it's relatively cold in the room as well, but most of the preservation happens in this room where the pigs are. It keeps
We're not
the
here to,
the cold preserving the meat.
we're not
I
here to
assume, with
ransack.
I assume with the 13 investigation, Christina, that's what you were referencing when it was like very clear that things were just left out haphazardly.
Yes, that is correct.
Akashiba,
She was definitely well, she definitely left in a hurry.
Akashiba looks at Ren. You think she was taken? Drew?
Rain.
I mean, yes, that seems accurate. I don't know where she would have been taken, though. Probably with Aris, if anything.
Why would they take her, though? She's just a nice lady who sells meat.
I suspect she's more than just a nice lady who sells meat, but she's also an ally of Aris, a trusted confidant.
Felix, as you're also investigating, you and Akashiba both notice almost at the same time that the cleaver she is normally wielding to chop her meat has blood on it.
Is that unusual if it's a cleaver that chops meat?
It is unusual for a cleaver that is supposed to slice finished and cooked meat. But it has what appears to be fresh blood on it.
Sai, come here. You can tell what blood is by licking it, yes? That's why you were doing it before.
Oh, sometimes. I can try, but...
Okay, he points at the knife. Lick this.
Lick it.
All right. He goes and grabs a swab of meat, brings it over to the cleaver, and without touching the metal, gets the juice of the blood onto the meat, and then licks the blood without biting the meat.
What kind of blood is that? Is that normal bacon blood, or is it something else?
Let's see. I don't know.
Irony.
I haven't had this in a long time.
Kind of bitter. Probably gonna give you a stomach ache because humans can't really digest blood. But yep, it's blood.
I don't think it's a vampire or a bone monster.
But aside from what you can tell is from when you licked it, it is a little clotted, meaning it's relatively fresh.
Oh, but this isn't too old. You said we talked to Aris less than a day ago, and then there's blood on here, and there was a snack outside, probably from tonight. They might not be that far. What if we go look for footprints or something?
Hey, it's a good idea. Let's go look for footprints. We have to save her.
Oh,
I agree, but let's finish our investigation here.
Rain is gonna spend some time looking through the spell component pouch she nabbed. Specifically,
Foot hands it over.
Rain has it. So.
Oh, Rain grabbed it, right?
Yeah, Rain took it. Rain is specifically looking for things that she knows are components in teleportation type spells.
You find none of those components in this spell pouch. Make me an Arcana check. Rain, the components in this pouch appear to primarily be components for frost-based spells, almost in its entirety.
Well,
this man was here to be offensive and fuck things up.
Well, this mage, at least, does not seem to have possessed the powers readily to help them escape very far, very fast. I have two thoughts. I think one, we can certainly go look for prints, but I think we should check. Drew does not remember the name of that tavern, but the seedy tavern where we met the goblins before.
Mm-hmm.
We've been there a few times.
You have been.
If there was a seedy tavern that a bunch of out-of-town assassins would be heading to, I think that's a safe bet. But then if they've somehow gotten Aris out of town already, then they're all probably on the way to the Moon Temple. And I think I can help us chase them down rather quickly, but we need to know where the temple is. And Akashiba, you are Cleric of the Light. Do you have any idea where it might be?
Akashiba is going to roll, I guess, a religion check.
Yes, please. Sai can also make me this check with disadvantage, as you are a Circle of the Moon druid. Wow, that's horrendous.
I did not pay
Akasha, but
attention in math.
moon temples? Well, that's not really your thing. But if there was anyone that would know about a temple, it would be your fellow clergyman.
Yes, who's Echo's compatriot?
Ava.
Akashiba like thinks on this after Rain asks. While he's thinking, he actually picks up the cleaver and puts it in his pack as he's thinking about this. No, I cannot recall. Moonlight is not really my thing. I'm more like about sunlight. But maybe another cleric of light maybe no.
Should we try Ava at
Yes.
the
I
moon
think
temple
so.
or the light temple?
Yeah, this is probably good bet, unless you still want to investigate tavern.
Well, I think that's for us. Sai, you were going to say something before I finish my thought.
Oh, I think what you're talking about is much more pressing, but for moon temples, usually they get together at the full moon. So we'd probably have to wait around for like 10 days, maybe?
Well, I suspect that depending on how far away this temple is, they're not there yet, and we might be able to track them down en route. Or alternatively, I also suspect that if they're actually taking Aris to the moon temple, we have journal entries that they at least attempted to sack and raze it to the ground. Maybe they're using it as a staging ground for House Styx.
Hey, if no other avenues turn up, it would take me time to rest, but I could potentially cast a spell that would allow me to very, very specifically track Aris and the Goliath woman.
Okay. Well, maybe that's a good plan B if we're not able to pick up a trail. I think time is of the essence, but I think that's great.
Yeah, let's go to temple first and see if we can figure it out that way.
Flix,
while this
I see your
conversation-
investigation check. Flix,
Actually, while this conversation was going on, I rolled perception over here and unlocked this door.
Flix, on the other side of that door, you hear the whistling of the wind.
All right. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Yeah, this time is of essence. Let's go.
This door leads outside into a small alleyway behind the butcher woman's shop. There appears to be an additional storage area to the west.
Here around the corner. Any footprints, blood trails, anything?
Here, the snow has been coming down for hours, and the area is blanketed in a thick blanket of snow.
So cold. Go faster, Flix.
Go exactly as fast as needed. We can't miss anything.
Flix, you press your ear to that door, and you do not hear anything beyond.
Oh, it's so cold. Please.
The
Will you
door
stop with the incessant nattering. We're doing important things right now, and you're distracting me.
Sai is very distracting as he paces back and forth behind you as you try and pick the lock, and unfortunately your lock slips. You may have to try again.
Akash was gonna cast guidance.
Thank you,
Flix.
Akasha.
Nice. I will take care of Scythius. You just focus on this.
Oh my god, hit the
come here,
guidance
look.
macro.
Oh
No!
my God. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah, guidance. I forgot about that.
Add a d4.
Yeah. what
Flix
the
is
hell?
guided.
That's a 13. Is that enough?
13. Finally. Without him incessantly jabbering in your ear, you manage to get it open.
Ready yourselves.
You
Okay.
open the door into what appears to be a storage area. And piled high appeared to be various crates and barrels, storage things. Inside one of the open crates appeared to be, well, what would normally be kind of ominous. Makes sense here. Meat hooks. and other things to hang, dry, and salt meat, including a veritable wealth of salt. I need everybody there to make me a perception check, please.
Okay.
And I need to break the habit of going to beyond. That's why I'm taking so long to make every roll, as I keep flicking over to beyond. And
If you double-click your token and then just pop it out into the other screen. Double-click your token, and on the top right of the screen, there's a little, like in the bar, it says pop out. That way you can just pop it out in your second monitor. Wow, okay, everybody took their freaking the perception Wheaties today. The way the crates are positioned in here seem to make a quasi-clearing if you squeeze through. Flicks can merely just fly over them. But the back of the wall appears to be strange. And in fact, Flicks, you see an irregularity in the wood. A knot where you can put your finger.
Sai and I probably noticed this at the same time. I think there's a passage here.
What? It's just a tiny hole. What do you mean a passage?
Sai. I'm loath to waste more time here, but this may be important. This may be where a bolt hole where somebody who saw the attack is hiding.
Oh. Well, open it.
Yes. Be ready. Yep. Trigger the secret passage.
The wall opens.
Peeking out.
More crates sit here, kind of pushed to the side, but otherwise, it appears to be a narrow corridor.
Blood, footprints, mud, slush.
Investigation check. The ground here appears to be, actually, relatively dry. And you see no footprints on the ground and no sign of recent passage. This is probably one of the many little hidey holes that accompany the Thieves Guild.
After Rain joins us, I'm going to carefully seal the passage behind us.
You round the corner.
For some reason, I can't see anything to the south. Every time I come to a corner, I'm peeking, actually, for some reason.
That's because there's a door there. You peek around the corner and you see a door.
Oh, that's weird. It's not showing up for me.
Yeah, it's just darkness. Like, it's just like fog of war.
Oh, apologies. Flicks, make me a perception check. Sorry.
There's not a door there.
There's not a door there. There's actually a door there.
I perceive the door.
Flicks, there is another hidden passage here. Again, the similar knot in the wood where you push it in and the whole door will spin around.
Yeah, Flix's tail is lashing in frustration. I should have asked for the guided tour of all this nonsense. Wow. What is happening with my sleight of hand checks?
Although this is merely a formality. And you push the button.
Okay.
Door, there we go. You open the door to what appears to be a sort of logging room. It's full of scrolls, parchments, notebooks. It appears that this might be where Aris keeps the bulk of his illicit documents.
Then, can you quickly read all the scrolls in case we need to know things?
Just read all
I
of them.
carefully, as we progress, I carefully seal all the passages behind me.
We specifically noticed
you
that
can
it
shut
didn't
the door
seem like
behind
there
you,
was like there was any.
I don't have a.
Do it yourself. Read. There you go.
We don't actually have a door icon there.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's just a wall. We specifically did not see any passage through here, right? Like looking around, like it didn't look like anybody came this way.
No, Flicks already investigated and saw no trace of prior passage.
I mean, I can look through it for like signs of where the moon temple might be, but I really think we're wasting time here. It doesn't seem like anybody came this way, and as interesting as all of Aris's secrets are, they're actually not that interesting.
Ikashba, make me a perception check. Scythius, you can also make me a perception check.
Rain will look through, see if she can find any maps that might indicate a moon temple, or specifically that symbol.
All right, Rain, you can make me an investigation check. Kashaba, you're looking around. Scythius, you seem to be focused on this at the table.
I will help Rain
momentarily.
investigate. I'm inclined to agree. I think we're wasting time, unfortunately. Just had to be sure.
Scythius, this appears to be a ledger regarding something called the Hunt, and there are various goods coming in and out. Some of them, good goods, foods, and perhaps slightly illegal fruits and vegetables. Otherwise, notated on the ledger, seems to be the coming of drugs into the city, and other hallucinogens that are normally outlawed in places of, well, decent rapport.
This would be great for gardening, and he actually rolls it up and takes it with him.
That's not your Scythius. Put it back.
What?
We are not to take anything.
Yeah, he sets it back, but he tries to remember some of the names of the drugs and plants.
Yes, one moment.
He doesn't need to know them now. Just
Oh, I will. I have notes.
Okay.
Methamphetamines, crystal meth.
Only the organic kind, please.
Well, the first one that you read seems to make you blush a little bit. It's called The Lady's Love. In fact, it seems to be derived from succubus sweat, and it's supposed to make men go crazy.
Does it give them boners?
It does give the man's the boner.
Nice.
Quote, sweat, unquote.
Kaka awooga.
I got a 20 on that investigation check, by the way, Christina.
What are you looking for, Flix?
Anything that might be useful to us finding Aris.
Okay, you and Rain are both looking together, so I'm handling a few things at the same time. One moment.
Yep.
While Scythius finds illicit drug manual, Akashaba, over here, there seems to be another one of those pushy, swingy doors. It's pushed into the wall and it doesn't have any doorknobs, and it's hard to see unless you're looking right at it. But you, being right in front of it, seem to notice that this door also can swing about. A lot of little secret passages in this area. Right.
Akash was just going to push it open.
Okay.
And Akashba kind of wanders off while they're investigating.
Akashaba, this room appears to be much darker, both in lighting and in general feel. This room here is cold and not necessarily meant for being in. It's very empty and not really full of anything interesting. Scythius, as you round that corner and look, you see what appeared to be 3 long... You're not sure. Are they racks? They have wooden ends, and they seem to be supporting 2 metal rods that sink into the wall behind it. Otherwise, there's a stool here, and there are some keys and thieves' tools on the table.
Oh, these could be useful. He looks behind him and sees that Flix isn't here, so he picks up the thieves' tools and tries to stealthily put them into his little bag.
What are you doing, Scythius?
Oh, I want to be useful like Flix, but I don't have the tools. Maybe
No,
these are...
I have added thieves' tools to your inventory.
Akashba walks up as you say that and goes, you might as well take those. I don't think anyone will miss them.
There is also a key here. Do you take that as well?
Yeah, Akashba gave him permission, so yeah.
Akashaba and Sai, both make me perception checks again, please.
Meanwhile, it's the Goof Troop.
Kashman and Scyther, you both seem to see there is blood on the floor here. It's darker than the rest of the floor, and even with dark vision, you may have mistook it for mud or dirt at first. But there's definitely blood in this room.
Oh, hang on, Akasha, but take a look at this. And he lights up his sword. One moment. Ready for it? Oh,
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot more blood than I thought there was.
There's blood all over the place. What? Why would there be... Akashva tries to open this door. It does not open.
It does not open. It is locked.
Hey, everyone else, finish up what you're doing and come check this out.
Rain
I think
and
we're
Flix,
wasting time.
you are searching through scrolls and whatnot. You find a lot of ledgers about the various comings and goings of illegal activity in Borealis, all Aris approved. But you seem to find no notation of anything called the Moon Temple. There's honestly not a lot of personal effects in here. Most of the things appear to be related to Borealis. Plans of buildings. There is one thing that catches your eye, though. There is a plan for the Borealis heating accessories. These are things that seem to tap into the geothermic rift to heat the town. This is something that Lou referred to previously. That Borealis, without the geothermic rift heating it, would probably fall into a deep freeze. And Aris seems to have Aris seems to have documents about which houses use these various sorts of geothermic energy.
Interesting. Is it like a map of Borealis, or is this more like...
The maps that detail the geothermic energy seem to be attached to blacksmith plans. It's almost like, not a blacksmith plan, like a blueprint of a house. You find house blueprints, and then you find the magical blueprint that allows the geothermic rift to channel the energy into the house and keeping it warm.
I know I told Sai not to take anything, but he rolls it up and hands it to Rain. When it comes to us discovering the volcanic vulnerabilities, the schematics here may prove useful. We can return them when possible.
Takashima yells in, "There's blood all over the floor here!"
What? Flix zooms over.
Takashima gestures at the blood.
Blood! It appears to be splattered everywhere.
Rain, come on.
Sai gets down and licks the blood.
You get a big mouthful of concrete floor. This blood is very old, and in fact you really get nothing but the sensation of dirt and grit on your tongue. It's baked and ground in.
This is not from Aris, I don't think.
Good question.
It's blood, maybe.
Is it? It's ketchup. You're not sure at this point. Flix, make me a perception check.
Clicky? Yes. Clicky, go.
Oh, very good. Flix, these strange implements that seem to be here, your stomach kind of drops a little bit as you realize what they are. They're meant to be restraints. Somebody, or something, would be chained up here, questioned or interrogated. However, there seems to be some scuff marks on the floor here. And as you get closer, you notice that it seems to be scuff marks of a wall that potentially spins. However, you don't seem to see any sort of hole or depression. This one is extremely well hidden.
All right, I think there's something here, but I'll need all your help finding it. Search this wall.
Do we think this is relevant to finding Aris right now?
Could be.
What if he is in this room, Ren? I don't know. He could be here.
If this blood is old and nobody came through these passageways, I think this is just things that Aris gets up to on the weekends.
You're probably right, Ren.
Sai tries to
I'm
stealthily
also
try the
blacked
key
out.
on the door in front of Akashaba.
Well, there's not going to be a lot of stealth happening because Akashaba is trying to slam that door open.
Well, I'm stealthing from Flix.
Okay. Flix cannot see you.
Cool.
Flix, make me one more perception check, please.
Or maybe Rain and I can make investigation checks.
That is also fine.
Nope.
Actually, I will give you... Well, it's too late.
Flix, just when you think you don't seem to get where this door might be, your finger hits a little bit of a crack between a couple of the larger rocks. And you kind of hook your fingernail in, and a part of the stone snaps back, revealing a very comically small lever.
Like a... Otherwise known as a switch?
Yes, perfect for fairy... for fairy fingers, it's a lever.
Okay.
For a human, it's a switch.
Oh, the lever.
You're probably right, Rain. But we're here, and it will only take a moment. Flicking the switch.
The wall appears to swing around, and someone is pushed into the area.
Are they is this person dressed like the other assassins or what have you?
No, he appears to be a gnoll. His eyes possibly too far spaced out on the sides of his head, his tongue hanging out of his mouth. He appears to be dressed in rough winter clothes. But he's certainly not in any sort of assassin's garb. His garb is tattered and old, and boy, this guy has a smell. This gnoll has not bathed in quite some time. He is put into the room by the flicking of the switch, and he's sitting there looking up at you, laughing and very nervously.
In your guys' like Flix and Akashaba in your head, I believe this is probably where Aris gets his meals from.
Oh no! Akashaba looks back at Rain with the same expression that Brad Pitt does after he's seen In the Box.
I use
No!
I use my helm of comprehending languages. Do you understand me?
Oh, yes, I understand you. Hello. Where am I? Who are you? What? Hi, hello. Oh, do you have any snowflake? Do you have any snowflake?
No. Did you see what happened here?
No. Where?
Oh wait, Akashaba can't comprehend. Never mind.
What happened? What happened where?
All right, you're right, Rain. This is a waste of time. Well, let's get you back where you belong.
No! I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to go back to jail. Please. But sir, do you have just a little snowflake? Just.
Oh, there might be a snowflake on the other side of this door. Let's go check.
But.
Like mentally, if Aris had this one locked up, there might have been a reason.
I think as a juice box, yes.
Okay.
Can we plug him back? Does this guy look like he's got cuts on him or has been drained or anything like that?
Does not appear to be. In fact, he just appears to be a little loopy. And he doesn't have any
in
blood
fact-
on him.
For all we know, he was locked up to get him over this addiction to snowflake, whatever that is.
Can't remember.
Sure.
Actually, do
maybe.
I just know what snowflake is because of my criminal background?
Oh, are you a criminal?
Yeah, I have a criminal background. I'm
Uh,
a secret agent / criminal. Background-wise.
Oh, I thought you were a secret agent. Okay.
Yeah, he won't let me take things.
Flix,
take
you do know what snowflake is. It is a type of drug that is inhaled that causes euphoria. It is incredibly addictive and causes uncontrollable laughter in its users.
It's an incredibly addictive drug. For all we know, he was sealed back here to get him over it. Do you know Aris? How did you come to be here?
Huh? Aris? Oh, I know Aris.
When was the last time you saw him?
Maybe a month ago?
What?
What?
If he was in jail, I suspect that people circulate in that jail often, and they're discreet, like, in everybody's heads. I believe it's probably a discreet way for Aris to exercise
Release.
some of his own demons, yes?
What?
Ugh.
No, I think it's far more likely that it's a way for those in the know to escape jail when needed.
Yes, as Rain glances around at, like, the blood across the room and, like, the torture implements. Yes, escape. Also, that is totally likely. However, I don't think he's relevant to what we're dealing with right now.
The jail's awful busy today. You know, it would be nice to not be in there.
What do you
I
mean?
guess I'm sure it would, but
Oh.
you'd be noticed. So off we go then.
No,
Off
no,
we
no,
go.
no, 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 no. He tries to scramble away from you. No. Please,
Koshima,
sir.
can you give me a hand?
Please, I haven't done anything wrong. Please,
All
please,
right.
please.
So presumably Akashima and Rain can't understand him, right? It's just Flix.
Well, Flix looks like he's about to drag him back into the jail cell, and the knoll is scrambling on the ground, making whimpering noises, his tail tucked between his legs. At the very least, you understand his body language.
What is problem here? What does he want? Is he not supposed to be here? Do we let him out? How do we get to find Aris?
Well, he was in jail. I'm putting him back in jail, and we're going to go find Aris.
No, it's cold in there. It's so noisy. I want to get some sleep.
Oh, it's a good way for you to clean up from the snowflake you've been using.
I don't. Let's just go. Let us go. Rain is right. This is not helping, sir. We should go.
We can't just leave him wandering around back here.
Why not? I don't want to put him in jail either.
Jail is where he belongs currently, not running around the back
What
alleys of
has he done?
Aris's compound.
What has he done?
Please,
Whatever
please,
he did to belong in jail.
please.
Well,
If you
put
let
him
me go,
back in jail.
if you let me go, I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you
Sure,
a secret.
fine.
Yes,
What?
Please, yes. Oh, okay. Well, the jail. Yes, jail's it's very busy. Black cloak figures came in and put lots of people in there. It's so loud I can't sleep.
Black cloaked figures.
Uh-huh.
Were they goblins? Or undead?
They were small. And
Like
they,
I'm gonna
there's they put a lot of people in there, and well, there a lot of crying.
Flix, what are you saying?
He says that black cloaked figures have packed the jail full of people that are crying. Small black cloaked figures, like goblins, for example. Possibly even undead.
Ask him if they're still there. The black cloaked figures.
Do you know if the black cloaked figures are still there? And what's your name?
I'm 1 second.
I pass
Say
the
the
helm
name.
of comprehend languages to the others so that they can, talk to this guy without my help.
My name's Torfin.
We take
Why
a
can I
moment to
understand?
enable
Why
everyone.
can I? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I thought you had to have it on you, like, to actively use it.
No, we established that wasn't necessary.
You have to
Oh.
wear the hat to activate it.
Yeah.
and then once it's activated, you can just pass the hat to somebody else.
That is correct.
Yeah. The hat just casts the spell.
My God, that's so busted. Okay, cool.
I mean, it's a quality of life thing, right? We just get to talk to people.
So, I'm good. I'm good to go.
What? Why? Akashba, like,
There's one little goblin that seems to be patrolling in the jail cell. He might notice I'm gone. Maybe.
Well, you can't go out this way, so you're coming back with us. Should we just go through and maybe that's where some of the others who aren't Aris are?
I'll sit in the back.
No, you will come with us and you'll go out the front, like everybody else.
No,
Come on. We're letting you out, you fool. Come on.
no.
Christina, did the key work on this lock over here?
It did not. It does not
Okay.
fit that lock.
So I just slid it back into his pocket then and joined the group.
Look, you see the blood all over there? What do you think happened over here? It's not anywhere you want to be. You're much safer with us, going out the front.
The gnoll snorts, but says nothing. He giggles nervously to himself.
Wait, did this guy come through the wall? Should we go through the wall?
No. That leads to jail cells, locked jail cells. That's hardly
no.
useful.
No, thank you.
What do you wait, we should absolutely go through there.
What,
Unless
through
this
the
door.
locked jail cells.
Can you not unlock a jail cell?
Possibly can. my
Can't unlock this door.
yeah. Is this a situation where my lockpick breaks again?
Yep, the lock is currently jammed.
Yeah. Oh, the lock is jammed. Both Akashaba and I know mending. Can we try to fix it?
You can fix your lockpick, but there's still a lockpick stuck in the lock.
It's vastly irritating. All right.
What's
Well,
up
it looks
with
like
it?
jail cells it is.
All right. Well, do you have any more lockpicks to get us through into the jail cell?
Oh,
No, yeah, like you saw him repair his own lockpick.
Oh, but I thought part of it was locked in there or stuck in there.
Mending can well, I mean,
Part of it is stuck in the lock, but his thieves' tools are fixed.
Okay. Sai, come over here. And you
Ah!
come. If you want to get out of here, you have no idea how to get out of here. You'll die in here. It's the worst jail cell. Nobody will feed you.
Just
All right.
leave out the front of the jail.
I think the way this works is it's not a door that remains open. It just swivels. So everyone has to pile up.
Rain makes sure the knoll stands in front of her.
Ah.
Keep going
Alright,
all the way,
and-
all the way to the edge.
All right. And then once everybody's piled up, I'll trigger the door again.
Okay. The first two that are pushed through are Sai and Flix.
Oh, I mean, ideally, we were all kind of crowded into the same space so that we.
It's too small. It might take 2 swivels.
Okay.
All right.
In that
All right,
case,
you stand with Akashaba right there. Perfect. All right, Akashaba, after you.
I don't like this. Flix, get us out. Get us out now, please.
Sai,
Quick.
shut up.
I did not consent to being in jail.
Control yourself.
stifle yourself.
Go faster.
Rain triggers the door mechanism so Akashaba and the knoll go through.
Okay.
Natural 20 and trying to persuade Flix to go faster.
I mean,
It's not gonna do. I mean, you can be as
Yeah, I know.
convincing as you want, but it's not gonna do.
Flix
too
is
much.
already working to be as quick as he can. I successfully unlocked this door, I presume, with a 19.
And just push it past you.
Sai, you bust out of the jail cell, and one of the black-robed figures is in there, standing guard. It's leaning
I'm
against
not
the cell.
over. I'm not over on that map, Christina.
Sorry, I need to push you one more square
Okay.
forward. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, one moment, please.
Don't put Sai in jail.
Well, he's in jail.
I
This
just
is
has
a
a laundry
prison
list of
campaign now.
triggers. Can we get like a list?
I think you've actually activated every single one of them.
This was the last one. We got bingo.
Hey!
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 Our prize is a
What-
mental
our-
and emotional breakdown.
Yeah,
from
what is
I was
this?
gonna say the prize is sigh.
Sigh.
Womp.
His
Potential
name is
for growth.
appropriate.
All right, I need everybody to roll initiative for me. As you, not so quietly and panickedly, leave the jail cell.
Jesus, could I roll over at 2 tonight?
Do we have to roll initiative? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Christina, just a minor programming note for you in case it's helpful. So when I was using my weapon-based spells last time, as you recall, I was accidentally using extra charges because I didn't know what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
So I've gone ahead and updated my spell book to have like the correct number of spells.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
yeah.
All right. Top of the round. Round 1. Flicks Scythe throws open the door as soon as you unlock it and makes a startled gasp as there is a guard in the room.
You idiot! Mentally, of course. We technically were sneaking, or was that not possible?
No, I was
while
not sneaking.
Well,
He
I
was
know you weren't
not
sneaking.
sneaking.
I'm asking about the rest of us who were generally trying to be
Well,
quiet.
it's not sneaking.
I have seen no stealth checks in the past 10 minutes, so no.
Okay. All right. And then in that case, I'll bounce out. I'm going to... Is he facing toward us or away from us?
He's facing you.
Shit. All right.
So I don't. Okay, it's probably because I'm around the corner.
Yeah, you can't see anything because there's a you're in a jail.
Okay.
The only thing you can see is in front of you.
Great.
If you hold your action, I'll be in melee very soon.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I can get my sneak attack just by getting within 5 feet of him. I'm trying to figure out if there's something better that I can do than attacking. But I should probably hold on to those spell slots. Yeah, Flix is, let's see, about... Yeah, I'm going to dart in close. I'm going to hex him. I'm hexing his wisdom in the event that somebody else is going to try to be sneaky.
Okay.
And I'm going to hammer him with a couple of crossbow bolts.
All right, sounds good.
So, hex. Yeah, oh, it's on there. Sweet. I'm using one of my level 1 spell slots for that.
Okay.
And am I... Alright, we're gonna see if I can land these.
All right, sharpshooter is on.
Oh, hits.
That hits.
For 24 damage.
All right, 24 piercing.
Oh,
That hits.
also hit. And let me turn off sneak attack. 17.
All right. Ah! I did not mean to unlock that.
Hit him
There.
so hard the door unlocked.
Ah! All right, Flix, you pump a couple crossbow bolts into him. What else are you doing with your turn?
That's it.
Very good. Akashaba, you're up. You are concentrating on...
Nothing. I cast guidance earlier, and it thinks I'm still doing that.
Oh, okay. You can remove your own debuffs if you're done with them.
How do I? Is that just a right click?
Yeah, it's right click to your debuffs. It's the same way you would add any debuff. Right click your token.
Okay. Kashba is going to move forward, and he's going to dome. Actually, Kashba is going to cast Bless. That's fine.
All right, what level of bless is he casting? And
it's
who is he
going to
hitting?
be- It's going to be level 1 Bless, so at this point he can't see rain.
He
so
cannot
it'll just
see rain.
Yeah, it'll be Cythius Akashba and Flix.
Okay.
Okay,
Full-
so
A gif of that like dude rubbing his face in happiness.
Okay,
The
Akasha having
raccoon?
blessed,
No, the guy.
Akasha takes a step back, and that's going to... Oh, he's going to insight. Yes, he's going to insight. Insight.
Unfortunately, not
Wait.
high enough, Akashaba.
What if I do this?
Whoa! What would you like to know?
That's a fucking game changer. HP bar.
All right. One moment. There you are.
Okay, that's going to end Akasha's turn.
Saithius, you're up.
He stumbled out of the jail cell. He's going to step forward to the other side of the dude. Going to insight.
Okay.
He would like to know this dude's proclivities to poison. So immunity, weakness, or not weakness.
He is immune to poison.
Okay. Then we are going to light up the sword, and we're going to take some attacks.
Very good.
Not use ability. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Advantage. 23.
23 hits.
Okay. For 13 damage. I'm going to do an extra attack and do that again.
Oh, crit! Okay, a 32 hits.
For an extra 20 damage.
Oh my god!
And we are glowing like a crystal. And that's his turn.
Next up.
Hell yeah!
The-
Please
the
let us
assassin
finish him
mage.
off.
Oh my
No!
god. One moment, please. Do-do-do-do. He reaches into his satchel. One moment. He takes one step forward. And he turns to Flix and Akashaba, extending his bony hand. And shards of ice begin to erupt from his hand. One moment. One moment, please. As he casts... Oh, that was supposed to be a public roll. Hold on, let me show you that. Reveal to everyone. As he casts a cone of cold, hitting both Flix and Akashaba. Flix and Akashaba making a constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Akashaba, you fail.
Right.
Flix,
Actually, I need to apply bless to myself. Let's see.
you have bless. You just removed
You
it.
had bless.
Oh, I'm bad. All right. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, it didn't roll the saving throw. I'm clicking.
You were blessed the whole time.
Wow.
And Flix fails with a 9. Both of you are going to take
Well, I'm using absorb elements, so
28 damage as you are pelted by shards of ice.
I will take 14 damage, and
Please cast Absorb Elements, and the VTT Bless is
It's
down.
gone. Yeah.
crap. How do I look it up to do that?
Sorry, what are you doing?
Remember, it's not on my sheet. It's from my ring.
Yeah.
What are you? Oh, you're casting
got
Absorb
you.
Elements?
Yeah, let me find it. I think I can find it. Yeah, here it is.
I got you.
Oh, I can't actually. You would have to, because I can't cast it from the database.
All right, just please remember you do not have Absorb Elements in your ring anymore.
Well, I have one more casting of it, but yes.
And you absorb, let's see, half of that.
Here, I will go ahead and roll your damage for you too. You get three cold damage on your next attack.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, Flex, did you take the 14 damage from the Cone of Cold?
Not yet.
Well, hurry up.
So how do you do it the fast way? Right click.
Right click your
and-
token, click the 40 of your hit points, and type -14, enter.
Hey, nice. Okay.
All right, Rain, you're up.
Oh shit. Uh, 15. Oh, come on. Get on the other side of Psy and attack.
All right, let's see it. $23 hits.
For
22 plus.
22 plus 6 fire.
Okay.
And then another 23 hit
23 hits.
for another 17.
Rain, this will kill the reborn assassin mage. What do you do?
As he's like hand outstretched casting the cone of cold, Rain just like comes right up and like catches him right in the sternum and just jabs the blade clear through and lets him slide off the end.
Curse you, elf.
Flicks, you regain hit points when the target dies?
No, that is
Wrong one?
only with so there's to avoid confusion, there's Hex and then Hexblade's Curse. I'll try to just call it Curse.
I'm literally
That way,
never going to remember the difference between the two. Even if you tell me
Yeah.
right now, it's like telling me your name. It's going to take me like 5 times.
Okay. Yeah, they're two different things. I only heal on the special one from my class, not the spell.
Akashiba shakes off the cold. Oh, good job, Rain. That one was very annoying. He makes things very cold.
Well, at least we can search this one.
Akashiba moves forward.
That looks like somebody familiar there.
Does he have any cell keys on him?
He does not.
Flix,
maybe-
come open the door! Flix!
Yes,
Flix!
yes, wait. There may be more of them.
Akashiba is still yelling, Flix!
Like mentally.
Are these jail
Yeah,
cells that have
Akashiba-
like bars or anything that we can see through?
Yeah, you can see who's in them. You just cannot go in there.
Yeah. Akashiba is actually, like, not yelling telepathically. Flix. Akashiba is just very excited because he found his purveyor of fine meats.
Sasha, but use the spell. Stop. We have to be
Okay.
quiet.
Akashiba's like, oh, we already dealt with assassin. Just come over here. Be useful. Open door.
There may be others. It's paused. I can't do anything, Christina.
Okay.
Ah,
Alright.
Oh
that's not
God! I'm so sorry.
Darkness.
and we all died.
good. Yeah, I'll zip over and unlock the door.
Akashiba casts guidance on you, so go ahead and hit the guidance button.
Okay.
You're guided.
Fucking really?
Flicks, this lock might take you a second. However, your crossbow of warning goes off.
There's more on the way. I told you to be quiet.
Akashiba just fucking frowns at him.
Like, Flix is pissed off and has been pissed off. His ears are laid back and his tail is lashing. Like, he's not his normal happy-go-lucky self.
There is a sound of a key and inserting itself into the lock from the door down here.
Hide. We can
I
ambush
tries
them.
to stealth and turns off the light.
I'm gonna hide here for ambushing purposes.
Yeah. Akashiba's going to try to be stealthy.
Everybody needs to make me a stealth check.
I would like to use my illusion spell to create a wall here to hide us.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I don't know why you went over there, Si.
Okay. You go ahead and use your spell slot.
It doesn't. It never costs a spell slot. It's just something I can do.
Okay. You create an illusory wall in front of you.
You want me to cast it in VTT for you?
Yes, please.
How do I?
Always.
How do I do it? Hmm?
Just click it.
Gotta click the die next to it.
Ah! Yeah, click the die next to it just once. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need to push it twice.
Well, it says place template. It's like here. And here's my stealth check too.
I need stealth checks from everybody. If you didn't already
That
make
one's
one.
Akashva.
Everybody
Akashva
remember
roll
your
one.
numbers and I will ask them in one moment. Okay?
Oh my god.
What are you oh my godding?
I can't scroll up to see my stealth numbers because of all the concentration spam from Flicks. It just like keeps zooming me or scrolling me back down.
I'm sorry.
Well,
it should
yeah,
be
you
good
keep
now. I'm
staying
not
second.
doing anything further.
Okay.
Alright, one moment. Alright. Scythius, what's your stealth check, please?
22.
Rain, what was your stealth check?
18. I don't know if I get a bonus from being behind Flix's illusion though.
I figure advantage at the very least.
Akashaba, what did you get for your stealth roll?
21.
And Flix, what did you get for yours?
28. Which is technically a crit, I think.
No, you can't crit or critically fail skill checks. You can't crit skill checks. That's just not a thing in 5e. Alright, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Oh, I tied the assassin.
Okay, it looks like I think it rolled twice for me. Yeah, ignore the second one, or ignore the second and third one.
Are you pushing it 3 times or
Well, it wasn't
what is
doing
happening?
any- I pressed it and then I waited for like 10 seconds and it didn't happen, so I wasn't sure if I pressed it.
Oh yeah, it's just like just do it once or else you're gonna get like triple concentrations.
Roger.
Alright. Top of the round. Round 1. Flix, you are up. You are hidden behind your illusory wall and you are concentrating on what is the spell that is casting it?
I have cast silent image, so we
Okay.
are hidden behind a wall.
You're concentrating on silent image.
I actually do. I can't actually see anything. I'm gonna peek. I don't want to move out of behind the wall, but I want to peek around the corner.
Well, you would be peeking out from behind the wall, right? Because you'd be sticking your head out to peek around the corner.
Yes,
You put
but-
the wall right here. You put the wall literally in front of you, so in order to
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
you would
yeah,
have to
I
move
know.
5 feet forward.
It's a goblin assassin. He just came through the door.
You know what? Yep. Fuck it. I'm just gonna bounce out and.
I'm within 5 feet of him.
Okay. So that's.
I mean, if we surprise him, we surprise him. We get a surprise round. If we didn't surprise him, then we don't get a surprise round, and none of this matters anyway. Just get him.
If
He is not
is-
surprised by Sai.
But he's
Oh,
surprised
no.
as hell by the fairy that comes buzzing out of the wall.
Well, I would be as well, but you beat him in initiative, so
That
Kill
means
him.
I have advantage on my attacks, right?
if you are attacking from stealth, yes.
Perfect.
I mean, you also have flanking for me.
Yep. Is 15 enough?
1 moment. I just have to pop it out. You miss.
That hits.
That hits,
And that's a crit.
and that crits.
Can I apply sneak attack to the crit, or only ever the first attack that hits?
It's when you hit with an attack, so it would be your second one.
Alright.
Also, don't forget you have to turn on sneak attack. Do it. Yeah, there you go.
Crap. Okay, so ignore that first damage roll. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, that one's 24. And then the second one is without sneak attack. $19. So
19 hits. Oh, sorry. 19 damage, sorry.
yeah, 43 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to do an insight check as well.
What would you like to know?
It's weird, I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. I would like to know how much remaining hit point bar he has.
Okay. One moment. And
I'm
there you
going
go.
to move to here.
No.
Very good. Well, Flix, is that end your round?
No, I've got 5 more feet of movement and I want to go back.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what was in that room. I couldn't see before.
Oh, gotcha. Akashaba, you're up.
Okay.
Akasha is actually on the track twice.
What? What? Why?
Akasha
Akashaba,
just
taking
became
all the
a
turn.
paragon.
Akashaba, what was your initiative?
It was
6. Okay, I don't know why
6.
you're on here twice. It's not your turn, so I'm going to remove you. Skirt.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
Akasha.
sorry. It's fine. I started moving like 20 seconds ago, so I'm just gonna move myself back.
You should refresh if you're having slowness issues. I'm actually doing okay today.
Okay.
Saithius, you're up.
All right, insight check first. Fails.
Mm-mm.
And he is going to stabby stab.
All right. The goblin assassin awaits your stabbing.
27
27 hits.
for 13 damage.
Okay.
Then we're gonna extra attack and do it again.
That crits?
Nice.
Jesus.
This is the kid at work.
Okay, all right. 15
Only
damage
15
from the
more.
crit.
And then he's going
working.
to bonus action and just stay on brand and light up his sword. Actually, wait, Flix, what is your actual health?
It's not very much. I'm sitting at 26 health, so if he hits me, I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'm in a healing word at level 1.
Oh, no, don't bother. Don't bother.
Nope. Okay.
You should only ever. Well, we'll talk about that later, but I don't think you should.
Yeah, I mean, the alternative is turning on the light, so there we go.
Ah.
That's Sai's turn.
All right. Next up, the lurking assassin. He turns to Flix and pulls his swords. It's an 18
Just
hit.
hits.
Just hits, okay.
And Flix drops.
Okay.
Why didn't I heal you?
I mean, he has 2
It wouldn't
attacks.
have mattered.
Flix, he stabs you again and you fail a death saving throw.
Oh, he stabs me once I'm down.
Yes. He is an assassin and he will attempt to execute.
All right, well.
Ikashaba, you're up.
Okay. Kashba's going to move forward and see if Flix is down. And he's going to walk up to Flix, and he is going to reopen his spell sheet because he just loaded back into the game. Okay. Gonna go to spellbook. Gonna remember how many things. No, he's gonna click prepared because he wants to cast a prepared spell, obviously. And he is going to cast Rare. Yeah, that takes 10 minutes. Nope.
10 minutes later, Flix is dead.
10 minutes later, yeah. He's going to cast. Well, he's going to cast Dome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's going to cast Dome.
I think to get
so-
advantage, you have to occupy Flix's space.
Yeah, that is
that a
correct.
thing?
That is correct.
Okay. Enjoy my big bugbear ass on your face.
Ooh,
You
it's so
step over the body
warm.
of your
warming
fallen
it.
friend.
Flix looks up woozily.
27
It's
hits.
so warm and fluffy here.
It really is. It's good for you. Blessed strikes. Normal. Okay. So he's going to do 19 damage. And he is going to use Healing Word on Flix. So... yeah, you gain... 5 health and Akashba. Who leaves the square? Is it Akashba?
Flix would. I move Flix.
Okay.
I mean, Akashima could, because you have mobile.
He can, but Flix cannot occupy the same space as Akashiba while conscious, so I move Flix. Akashiba can choose to move
Okay.
now.
Akashiba's going to try to distract him anyway. So Akashiba, Healing Words Flix is a bonus action, and he is going to Insight real quick.
Ooh, what would you like to know?
Are there like any discerning like markings on his body, the parts that are visible that like denote the moon or anything like that?
He seems to be garbed in a similar to a ninja. You cannot discern anything from his clothes.
Got it. That'll end Akashiba's turn.
Rain, you're up.
Can I even get there?
You have 40 feet of movement, right?
Flix,
No.
I'm going to get rid of your illusory wall.
Yep.
Oh,
nope.
yeah,
You guys,
definitely.
you guys all totally blocked Rain out. Rain cannot actually get there.
Womp womp.
So yeah, all Rain can do is Ray of Frost.
I think for what it's worth,
Nope,
I
there
think
we
like
go.
that was
No.
Akashiba's 40 like full movement, so he couldn't have gotten up the other square.
An 11 misses.
Alright. That's the end of Rain's turn.
Top of the round, round 2. Flix, you're up. You find yourself regaining consciousness after being poisoned from the slash of the assassin.
Oh, wow. This is an unpleasant way to wake up.
Akashiba-
Can I scooch through there with an acrobatics check?
That should be fine.
I mean,
If you want to
technically,
do
I can just fly over.
you could just
and
fly, yeah. But if you want to, since you're a small creature, to move through a space, it has to be a size larger than you, and that creature is not a size larger than you. It is actually the same size. But that is, I will allow you to fly over, which is fine.
And yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him a bunch.
Okay.
Just Flix, as a note, like as you woke up, Akashiba looked over at you and he's like, "It's not your time yet, Flix. Get up."
Thank you, Akashiba. I'm just gonna.
I think you're actually the
roll-
first person Akashiba has ever actually saved. Worth noting.
24
that-
hits.
Yep, and let me turn sneak attack back on. How many buttons? 22 damage.
Flix, this shot will kill the assassin. What do you do?
The assassin was stabbing me. Then Akashiba walks over and brings me up, and the assassin's preparing to stab me again, and brings his blade down on the place where I just was, and I vault over his head and plant a crossbow bolt into the top of his skull, toppling him as I fly overhead.
The goblin falls to the ground, and a jangling of keys is audible as he hits the hard floor.
Oh, nice feint, Flix.
Oh, it wasn't a feint.
Oh,
We
Oh.
need to leave one of these alive to interrogate them. He's mad at himself and furiously lashing his tail.
Okay,
Jeez.
before we get back to this, one small thing. Flix, you are right. I was making too much noise, and I apologize about these. And Akashiba is going to spend 10 minutes casting Prayer of Healing.
The gnoll
Yeah.
locks himself back in the jail cell.
Rain just holds out her hand and takes the keys. Why don't you stay here, mend? I'll release everyone.
Okay, so everyone regains 10 health.
Rain will take the keys and start like unlocking, frankly, all the doors. She didn't give a shit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, hi.
I'm gonna
Oh, hello.
investigate the goblin's corpse.
I remember you. Thank you.
Yep, get out of jail free today. Everybody gets out of jail free, because I don't have the time to figure out what y'all in for, or if you were thrown in here by assassins. So,
Oh, the elf that is currently in this cell says, some black robed figures came, and they They raided the entire guild. They took all of us. We're all the shopkeepers in the adjoining areas, he points. And around the corner, I believe the guards are in there.
Perfect. Rain just keeps unlocking doors.
Did they say anything, these assassins?
No, they just told us to stay quiet and we wouldn't get hurt. One by one, they seemed to procure us and bring us in here and just lock us up. Why? What has happened? What is going on?
Who are you? I'm Flix, Duke of Cats, Takasha, Pythias, and Rain. We're looking for Aris.
I am Alzareth, and, well, I own the little, botanist shop on the west side. But why would the assassins be coming after me, of all people? I just
They probably
grow
just didn't
flowers.
want. They probably just didn't want the alarm to be raised.
No.
Flix is hovering painfully.
Oh,
and
Rain,
grudgingly allows himself to land.
oh my god! Thank you, Rain.
Flix, you should have healed 10 health. Just
I did. I'm sitting at 15 currently.
Oh, okay.
That's
You just
weird.
healed-
No, it went to 10 instead of healing 10. My apologies.
Basil,
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's low.
Basil, I recommend you all get somewhere safe. I don't think they're done here entirely.
What?
Um,
What's going on?
well, somebodies came in and tried to wipe out, well, all of you and get to Aris. You should all get somewhere safe.
He sighs. Oh, shame. What happened to Aris?
We're not sure. We're gonna find him. Don't worry.
Fuck. All right.
Actually, did any of you know where the Temple of the Moon is?
Temple of the Moon. No, I don't know where anything like that is. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Basil.
Hi. Thank you for letting me out.
Oh my god, what is this?
Is this a pigeon folk?
He is what appears to be an adorably small kenku.
Is he like a legit beast?
Nope, he's a humanoid.
No, he is a bird person.
He is a bird man.
Not
Bird peoples.
The Goliath woman is in the bed, sleeping. She rolls over as she hears the door unlock.
Do we still have comprehend languages on?
It lasts for an hour.
Akasha walks up. Oh, you are safe! Thank goodness you are unharmed! And he throws his arms around her.
Oh, Akashima, it's so good to see you. You're staying very healthy, it looks like. Yes, your
Oh, but
fur
I am
looking very soft today, my friend.
no, but I am so hungry. We have been out on the road and there has been no good meat. I am so glad you are safe.
Don't worry, we'll get you back in my shop and we'll get you all ready for your next adventure.
Akashima kind of tries to use his shoulder to prop her up.
Thank you. The cold sometimes permeates these old bones.
And Akashima helps her out, nodding. Okay.
Did Rain release the guards?
Yeah,
She did.
the guards are released.
Okay.
They're not very good at their job.
Clearly.
Okay. Go ahead.
Perhaps, Basil, could you maybe take everyone to the Borealis Tavern? I'm sure Paprika would be able to put everybody up for the time being under the circumstances.
Oh
Keep
yeah,
everyone safe?
absolutely. I go see Paprika. She's going to be worried sick.
Hell, they can use our room if need be.
Akashima quickly takes the cleaver out from his pack and presents it to the Goliath woman. I took this in case we needed to fight, but you should have it back now.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this knife has been in my family for generations. And in fact, only some of the best butchers have wielded knives of this quality. Thank you. Thank you.
Akashima kind of tilts his head just slightly, and you see the anime thought bubble of him remembering Sai licking it, and then he looks back at her and just nods.
Technically, Sai never licked it because he can't abide the touch of metal, so he shook the blood off of it onto another surface. So his
Oh my
foul
God.
tongue has not sullied its pristine
No,
surface.
I wiped some meat on it and then I licked the meat instead of
my God.
licking the knife.
Rain
Sorry.
tosses the keys to the guards.
Oh,
Here you go. I think these are yours.
thank you. We'll take care of everything here. Thank you for letting us out. We'll have to alert the rest of the guards to ensure no other shenanigans are happening throughout Borealis.
Indeed, please do.
I think we need to go see Ava now.
I agree. But before we go, did any of you see or hear anything that you think might be useful? Aris was taken. We need to find him.
The Goliath woman grumbles under her breath a little bit as the rest of the assembled shakes her head.
Ikashima,
Yeah.
I believe I have heard one of the assassins talking about taking the young Lunesti boy to the Moon Temple.
Do you know where Moon Temple is?
She nods.
One of the temples to the moon currently resides in Maginox. Frankly, it's one of the largest, considering Maginox is shrouded constantly in darkness. You'll find the Temple of the Moon along the cliff's edge, northwest of Maginox. But
She grabs your arm with a grip that is surprisingly strong.
know this, Cleric of the Light. The Moon Temple
Kashima nods.
is a sacred place for those that revere the moon. You must be respectful. Do you hear me?
Kashima frowns, but after a second nods. Yes, I will do my best.
The Moon Temple has been locked for as long as I can remember.
She seems to be going through her memories.
I seem to remember long ago that misfortunes had happened there, and that the mages and clerics that resided there, and druids that resided there, had placed the Moon Temple under a sort of protection to keep everything else out. And no one has seen any of the Moon Sages since. This was perhaps 10, 15 years ago, if my memory recalls. No one has been able to access the Moon Temple since. And who knows, the sages inside most assuredly have all perished.
Well, if they're druids of any skill, they should be able to survive for forever.
Yes,
Especially with the moon.
but if they are in their tower and locked inside, unable to escape, I only fear the worst. But
Okay.
I don't know why they would want to take the Lunesti boy to the temple. No
They must
one.
have a metaphysical purpose for it.
Well, if they
It
think
sounds
his...
like we need to go quickly.
But that's a long way away. Either they had some ability to teleport directly there, or they're going to be traveling for some time.
The Goliath woman nods.
Yes, most assuredly, they will not be taking any sort of quick transportation there. They seem to want the Lunesti boy alive.
So maybe we could catch up with airship then.
That or we need to find the trail that they left away from here if possible, and track them that way.
Okay, then yes, Basil, you take them to inn, and then we get going.
All right. Come on, everybody.
Oh, okay. thank you for all of your help. I promise we'll be on best behavior. Be very careful, and we'll not just rush in.
Please give my regards to Paprika, would you?
Before the last
course.
guard steps away, Sai like tries to discreetly grab his arm and ask him like, "Hey, do you know what this key is for?" And he shows the key from the torture room.
He looks at it. No, can't say that I do.
Okay, well, do better with your job next time.
A guard narrows his eyes at you. What'd you say, boy?
No, it's okay. It's okay. He was just not all great
Don't
to
mind
talking
him.
to people.
Don't mind him, he's actually a moron. Where did you get that key?
What? Oh,
Give it to me.
here. He hands it to you.
Thank
Christina,
Yes.
Rain steps into the other room, and she is going to cast the message spell.
Okay.
Yeah, let me cast it. Or sending, sorry, not message sending.
Akash was going to escort the Goliath woman at least to outside of this area.
Some of the people go through walls. Ah!
Okay, you can move the Goliath woman if you want to just through the walls. You don't need to like roleplay that out.
Oh, I'm moving very slowly.
So slowly.
So, what do you all think? Sorry for being short with you, Sai, but I told you not to be sticky-fingered.
Oh, I totally understand. I just thought we were unlocking doors, and I was trying to be helpful.
Yes,
I'll,
yes.
I'll get better.
I just sent it to
Alright.
you, Christina, in Discord.
Still sort of more mussed and ruffled than he ever usually is. So we have options. If we fly straight to Maginox, then we run the risk of overshooting them when we could intercept them. Perhaps we can get the aid of the centaurs to track them from this place to wherever they might have gone.
Rain, I need you to roll percentile dice.
Roll percentile dice.
Uh-huh.
Really good or really bad?
You can send the message across any distance and even other planes of existence, but the target is on a different plane than you. There's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. The message doesn't arrive.
Oh, okay. But do I know that based off of the spell?
You do.
Dare I risk another spell slot? Maybe in a minute. Sorry, you were saying, Flix?
Well, I was saying that if we rush to the airship and make a beeline for Maginox, we run the risk of overshooting them. If we pursue them from here, if we get the aid of the centaurs perhaps in tracking them, maybe we can hunt them down and retrieve Aris faster. I'm not sure which is best.
I can summon my elk. Will go very fast over land. We could overtake them if we can track them. We could talk to Poro.
Indeed. I know Ajax is a skilled tracker. Perhaps Poro knows others.
Could we maybe do this and Flix could rest while we do so? Flix is looking a little worse for wear.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Well, we do have the little hammock tied between the antlers of the spirit stag. So yes, Flix could actually rest.
Okay.
Technically speaking.
Okay, let's go then.
The Goliath woman pats you on the arm, Akashaba.
I'm going back to the store now.
Okay, keep safe. Hopefully we'll be back soon for some of that meat. So would like big pork.
I'm so glad that we found you safe. What is your name?
My name is Urdred.
Urdred. A pleasure. He, even as disheveled and mussed as he is, he manages to bow elegantly and, kiss the tip of one of her big fingers.
She makes the pleased Goliath woman sound you are so familiar to hearing.
Goodbye.
Go well.
May the Ascendant be with you.
Rain begins casting Phantom Steed.
All right, Rain, let's see the spirit elk.
Oh, yeah, hang on. 10. Oh, jeez.
I need to run
Yeah.
to the restroom. Do you guys mind just kind of dragging Flix along? Flix
Actually,
will
this
kind
is
of
a-
collapse into the hammock. Oh, sorry.
Let's take a 5-minute break as we all get on the spirit elk and we decide where we're going to go next.
God, I hope it's Viridian City from Pokemon.
I wanna be the very best.
Viridian City. All right, be
All
back.
right, 5 minutes. I'll see you guys in 5.
Cool.
Oh, hey guys. Hi. Thanks.
Flix is almost ready to stab Stein in the thorax. Almost.
Almost.
Did you say
What?
stab him in the thorax?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get him.
Oh, sorry. Akasha would have to stop you because Beatrice has prophesied that he matters to the prophecy or something. So
Oh.
sorry.
All
I
right,
have
Let's get up on the elk.
Rain.
Go, boys.
Everybody
Jump
gets
on
on
it.
jump on it. Everybody gets on the
Rain,
spirit elk.
jump on it.
Where are we going?
We're going to go find Poro first, I guess.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn your elk without turning everybody else. My immersion. Nyum.
Oh, no.
I lost
Flix.
Flix. Wait, I got him. I got him.
Flix is holding on.
He's
Nope, I got
dragging
him.
behind.
I got him.
Flix, you do kind of have to hold on a little bit. I mean, I know
Nyum.
it's a hammock, but
Okay, I lost
now
sight.
we lost sight.
It's fine.
That was intentionally kicked off.
Okay, you guys go to find Poro.
Yes.
Right. 1 moment, please.
Kashma could also just scry and like literally know where Aris is, but he's not saying that, so whatever.
You did say that earlier, but you said you had to like rest to do it, right?
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. So like I was looking at my spells when I cast Holy Weapon. When I actually went to attack with it, I forgot to click off that it wouldn't consume a charge because I'm just attacking with the thing I already have. So like I thought I was out of level 5 spells. I have 1.
Oh, but you
So,
did
like-
have scrying prepared. I thought you said you didn't.
Yeah,
have it
no,
prepared.
guys prepared.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah. So like if it
that
comes
is
to it,
also
it
an
also
option.
type up. But yeah, I mean,
That still doesn't necessarily get us a trail that we can follow, though.
right. That's like the other thing. Like, oh, he's moving through the forest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still useful intelligence.
Yeah.
I
We know
mean-
they're in
I
the
mean,
forest as opposed to like they've
It's
done
useful
something else.
intelligence, but in a scenario where like we're flying to the Temple of the Moon and Akasha gets a long rest, fine. But like, I don't want to waste my 1 level spell like while we're actually actively on the hunt.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
like the kind of the trade-off that we're talking about here. Like, do we go with just a short rest after these guys and possibly
Yeah.
risk not having a long rest and, you know, have a better objective outcome, maybe? Or do we take the airship, definitely get a long rest, and fuck these guys up when they arrive?
To me, it just depends on like if Poro's like, yeah, we can track these guys in like an hour or something. But if it's like they're 8 hours ahead of you, then I think we have to do the airship play.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody's kind of echoey.
Shouldn't be me.
Check. Okay.
Muted, so it wasn't me.
Check 1, 2, check. I see a Kashaba flashing on a little
Yeah,
bit.
let me try moving this. Try tapping now.
Check 1, 2, check.
Check. 1, 2, check.
Yeah, you still hear it a little bit.
Is it like a lot, or is it just like the tiny bit? Let me see.
It's the end of everything that I say.
Okay, try now.
Oh, weird. I don't hear it at all.
Hello. Check 1, 2, check.
Hey, you're okay. You're okay to me.
I still hear it, but it's fine.
All right.
Echoing to yourself.
Yeah, I think
Trying
it's
to move
you.
it further away.
It literally is impossible that it's me.
Not
on a headset.
impossible.
Literally impossible. I'm on a headset. That's not how this works.
You all begin to leave Borealis on Rain's spirit elk to find Poro Sleephoof and his tribe of. Hold on, I hear myself in Akashaba again.
Hold on, I'll just mute it. It's fine. I'll figure it out later.
Sorry, it just really throws me off when I hear myself twice.
Uh-huh. It's a problem when it's your voice, is what I'm gathering from the last 30 seconds.
Is it me? Am I the drama? No, I'm not the drama.
The kids who are wrong.
It's the kids who are wrong. You all leave Borealis in order to find Poros Fleethoof, and oh my god, Saethius is bright. Do you keep your beacon of light on as you ride the spirit elk into the Borean mountains?
Has anyone in the party given him an idea that it's not good to leave on?
I mean, it does make us a rather bright, shining target.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know, Sai. Is that good or bad? Do we want people who want to murder us that we know are out there, knowing exactly where to shoot their bows?
I thought we were finding your friends. But I think you're telling me to
we
turn
were also finding our friend previously when we ran into a den of assassins. So it's been one of those days.
Fine. He turns it off. I can't tell the difference between your friends and assassins anyway.
Well, our friends are the ones we say are our friends.
What appears to be quickly disappearing sled tracks in the snow lead south.
Am I controlling this rodeo?
I mean, you guys can move if you like. You should all move freely.
Oh my god, is that a sleigh drawn by polar bears? I mean, oh look, a sleigh.
As you get closer to the sled, it appears to be loaded up with various spikes and fencing equipment, hammers and nails, and other things that look like it's meant to rebuild other things. The sides of the cart's wheels are set with spikes, so it doesn't go careening down the mountain. The polar bears that are drawing it appear to be sleeping, covered lumps in the snow.
Oh, hey, hang on. I need to check these guys out a little bit. And he, Sai tries to stealthily walk up to a polar bear and just lay a gentle hands on the polar bear.
Okay. One moment.
He is trying to... Oh, go ahead.
One moment. I have to actually polar bear out here.
Oh, God, that's way bigger.
He's a large boy.
I thought it was cute. It was going to give me soda.
Hold on, the music got really loud! There. I don't know why that got... Okay, this is not that epic. Please stop.
It says epic travel. I don't know what you expected.
I don't know what I expected either.
What's happening? Flix is going to shoot up high into the air and survey the area, see if I can spot them.
Flix is gonna wait until I'm done with this polar bear thing.
Yep, just letting you know what I'm doing.
Alright.
Can you all hear me fine?
You sound very far away.
Okay, how about now?
That's better.
Okay. Just trying to find what the range is to where it doesn't pick up voices.
I think it's like me when I talk, because I can hear myself in your thing.
But also me?
I mean, you sound fine to me. I still don't know what's wrong with you. The polar bear makes a perception check with advantage. You brush aside some of the snow on the polar bear lump, and a bit of white fur peeks through. And the bear does not seem to stir.
So all Sai's trying to do is try to understand the makeup of this polar bear. So potentially in the future, if that form is necessary, he might be able to adopt it.
All right. The polar bear does not seem to move. However, Flix, you see one of its dark eyes slowly open. And the lump that's underneath the snow begins to growl softly. Pythias, you can make me an animal handling check if you wish. Okay. The polar bear looks to be very defensive, as you are a stranger. You have approached it and touched it without necessarily its consent. Also, it is very much guarding this crate, or this cart. And it begins to stand up in irritation, and when polar bears are irritated, they tend to consume the target.
Do I know if polar bears like vegetables?
Polar bears are... roll me a survival check. Polar bears are carnivores.
And this is in everyone's head. This polar bear's feeling a little defensive. Do we have any meat to give to it? Calm it down?
Maybe step away from the polar bear, Sai.
Sometimes that activates them and they start to charge. Does anyone have meat?
Kashima just says nothing.
So
Sai.
Sai's just like frozen, not moving
Sai.
right now.
The bear is
Back
staring
away
at you
from
as it
the
gets to
polar
its
bear.
feet.
Okay, Rain. Yes, first mate. Takes a step back and sees if it angers the bear.
You taking a step back causes it to growl softer, but it continues growling. The other bear wakes up as well.
I think you're right, Rain.
Sai,
Thank you for the
why
advice.
don't you get back on the elk slowly,
Doing that.
and we'll just leave the bears alone. Let them do their thing.
that
Flicks
sounds
up in
good.
the air amidst the snow. You see Poro and Ajax to the east.
I think I see them. East of here. About 30 or 40 yards away.
Is this like a
I see
It goes
them.
under.
bridge?
It goes underneath.
Oh, hello, Poro. Hello, Ajax.
They turn to look at you as you approach. There are other centaurs, reindeer centaurs with them. Saithius, for you who has not seen Poro yet. A moment, please. Some appropriate winter music. Poro is a very curious centaur. He appears to be the lower half of a reindeer, and the upper half of, well, a mildly attractive young man. Reindeer horns spout from the back of his head, and he appears to be wearing some sort of traditional garb. It's very heavy, thick set mittens, and a sharpened dagger at his belt. He paws at the snow a little bit as you approach. Ajax is dressed a little bit more warmly. He is a centaur that has the lower body of a horse and seems to be a little bit more out of place here. He is currently wearing heavier blankets on his backside, while the reindeer centaurs don't seem to need additional warmth. Poro is currently looking at a sled that seems to be disconnected. Well, I didn't expect to see you all out here. He smiles as you all approach. Kashima,
Ajax.
Flix, Rain, you. He points at Saithius. I don't know you.
That's
Hey.
Saithius.
Ajax says nothing.
It's good to see you, Ajax. Like, Flix hurls himself at Ajax's chest and, like, gives him a nod, like a wall hug.
Ajax grunts a little bit and nods. He pulls you back and holds you at arm's length. Flix.
We need your help. Aris Lunesti was taken. We need
Poro
to find out
frowns.
if there's a trail leading away from his abode. And if not, then we need to take other measures to pursue his captors.
A group of assassins invaded Borealis. The entire district was taken hostage. They've been freed, but there might be also more operatives in the city.
We might be on similar trails. He points to this thing here. One of my scouts reported seeing some remnants of discarded gear out here in the mountains. A little bit further to the south, we've also noticed additional pieces of trash. He kind of wrinkles his nose, as if somebody was coming through here and discarded everything haphazardly. If those are the people who are coming for Aris, at least the time frames would kind of line up.
We know they're heading back to Maginox, to the Temple of the Moon.
He squints. That's not really something I'm familiar with.
Or at least that's what we think.
Or at least gives us a direction to possibly look.
Yes.
He nods. Well, we were just about to check this out. We unearthed this from being half buried in the snow. Possibly some sort of cache that the assassins left behind. He opens up one of the packages. Look, see here. He reveals a row of 10 vials. They appear to be filled with a green liquid. He frowns. Possibly
No doubt
poison.
the poison that they're using.
He nods.
Would I recognize it? Just due to my training?
Not by sight. You'd probably have to take a closer look at it. Many poisons happen to be green.
Sai tries to take a vial if no one stops him, and
Poro slaps your hand away.
sorry, I have some experience with...
He draws his dagger and levels it at you. I don't know you.
Oh, I'm sorry, and just takes a step back. I'm with them.
He is with us, Poro, although slapping his hand frequently is the correct response either way. Sai, maybe ask before you do things, at least while circumstances are tense.
And while among friends.
Poro, the reindeer centaur, looks down at you and gives you an even look. I am Poro Sleethoof, Ranger General of Borealis. The outskirts of this town are my domain. He gestures to the reindeer centaurs behind him. This is Clan
General, I'm so
Sleethoof.
sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I didn't mean to go against your wishes. I was just trying to help. I apologize, and I offer you my services as you wish.
That's more like it. But first off, keep your hands to yourself. He looks down. That's poison. He looks over at Flix. We're going to take it into town to get a better look at it. We need to understand what these assassins are using in order to formulate an antidote.
I can tell you from personal experience that it's extremely potent. Do you
How
mind
does
if
it
I have a
activate?
closer look? It's contact injected. In all likelihood, they coat their, at least as I've experienced it, they coat blades and arrows with it.
He picks up the rack of vials and gives you one. Here.
Come
I
here,
know you'll
Sai.
do
Help
good
me,
with it.
Help me examine this.
Sure,
like
but
the-
we might even want
the-
2 or 3 to do proper examinations back on the airship. Would that be possible, General?
He looks at you. No.
Yes, sir. All right, Flex. What do you want me to take a look at right now here in the cold?
Maybe we can focus on the tracking of this group first, and we can do that on the way.
That's fair.
Let's not waste Poro and everyone's time.
You're right. It looks like the tracks come from the northeast, or go to the northeast. Can Sai tell if they're coming or going?
1 sec. Sai, you can make me a survival check.
16.
The prince, at least, you think belonged to the centaurs.
Oh, never mind.
Poro, we were hoping to get assistance from some of your trackers and pursuing where they might be taking Aris and try to overtake them before they get into Polaris.
He nods.
Would you be willing to aid us in this?
He says, yes, I can. He gestures behind him to Ajax, or one of the 3 centaurs. If you wish, we can have, well, one of my clan accompany you.
Oh, that would be quite helpful.
It would be wonderful to work with you again, Ajax, if you'd be willing.
Ajax grunts. I have gotten a little bit better at tracking, especially things in the snow.
It's heartening.
Or
You were quite skilled previously.
It's going to take, well, a little bit more time for him to get perfect at it, but he's doing a good job. At the very least. Ajax is taking levels of ranger, as opposed to more levels of barbarian. Welcome to NPC land!
Dang.
Though,
Turn him into an NPC and make him useless with ranger levels.
Wow.
I mean,
Until he starts
some
riding a
ranger-
dragon.
some of those ranger levels are pretty awesome. But anyway,
Well, first off, Poro says, we have one problem. We have a pretty major snowstorm that's been pounding Borealis for the past couple of days, so a lot of tracks that have been made on the mountain have been covered with a thick thing of snow. However, if we put together enough information from the scouts and Ajax themselves, combined with, he gestures to the sled they unearthed on the ground, with this, we might be able to find something. He motions for Flix, Akashaba, and Rain. Here. Go ahead. He gestures to the sled.
yeah, I rolled a 19 on my investigation check earlier. And also, Sai, can you adopt any forms with particularly keen senses of smell?
Yeah, but I'm my head's still pounding. I would need to rest first.
That's unfortunate.
The searching of the sled reveals a few additional things. First off, there's a couple of additional sets of dark-colored clothing, allowing the wearer to slip easier into the shadows. It's not magical, it's just black.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's for somebody that's small size, though, right?
Yeah, for goblin-sized people.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a set just in case I can use it to infiltrate their ranks.
Others, there seems to be Arctic weather gear in order for these people to not get frozen to death by the Arctic conditions. There are things like crampons and ice spikes and things so they don't go careening down off of mountains. Otherwise, there are a lot of rations here, dry tack. The food appears to be interesting, strange. Definitely not from Borealis.
Are there any heavy winter boots?
Oh yes, there are definitely winter boots there.
Rain grabs a pair and throws them at Sai. Sai, you're gonna get frostbite. You really need to wear boots.
Oh yeah. Good call. Slips them on. Oh, that feels so much better.
I swear we've done this like 4 times. Please keep those on, at least while we're trudging through snow.
Flix, the last thing you find is a small scrap of parchment, which seems to have a hastily scribbled, vague impression of a mountain range on it, followed by a depression and a squiggly line that might mean a river.
Directions to Borealis?
No.
Directions to a rendezvous point, maybe?
Now, this might be something. What do you make of this?
Who do you give it to?
I'm actually going to show it to Poro, because he knows the area perhaps better than anyone else does, but we'll start there and pass it around.
He thinks.
And what would be the appropriate survival?
You can roll survival, absolutely.
Who knows, I might get super lucky. Nope. Yeah,
Oh.
Flix has no fucking
More.
idea.
Sai was studying the map on the ship pretty closely before. I don't know if that would help at all.
That
can
map
we
is
presume
way
that-
zoomed out.
Got it.
This is very, very zoomed in. They would not be. It would be like trying to find, a very small town on a globe.
Can we presume that we just kind of pass the little scrap of parchment around everyone?
Poro and Ajax seem to be looking it over. They're discussing other mountain ranges. Ajax is shaking his head. No, I believe that the rise is more shaped like this. But the semblance of... No, the river here. He tilts the... This might be near the Aurora Basin. Poro looks at it. I think Ajax is right. This might be... He points to the river. This mountain range and this particular river sit very close together, and in the center of it is a bit of a valley. And if I were camping out outside Borealis and not wanting to be seen by... Yes, I would probably be here. You know what? I can absolutely have one of my scouts show you the way. Ajax. You know where the Aurora Basin is, right? He nods. Well, I believe we have a scout. Poro smiles.
How far away are we?
He thinks. For you... he says, not condescendingly, just he moves faster on the snow than you will. He looks at the elk. Oh, right.
Yeah, Rain gestures to the elk that's just hovering slightly above the snow.
Right. Possibly about 2 hours to the southwest. Southwest. GM thinks, yes.
That's weird. Southwest is like in the opposite direction of Maginox, isn't it?
It is.
Southwest?
Does this valley follow a trail, perhaps, around Borealis that they could conceivably get to Maginox, like, hidden?
Well, it would be a long way around, but it would avoid absolutely... Here, he puts the map down and starts, like, drawing a finger in the snow. So... If Borealis is here, and Maginox is here, he gestures somewhere to the northeast. For the moment, we are finding ourselves here, and they seem to be here. So they're actually further away. But if we were in Borealis, and we were going to Maginox, the obvious way would take some of the roads. And if they wished to remain hidden, I would have taken the long route. So they probably have some sort of rendezvous point here to meet up and avoid the roads, and barring any sort of, issues, completely avoid Borealis and make the way to Maginox by cutting slightly closer to the center of Arctis. It would be certainly a very long trip, if not
Maginox...
a week.
Sorry.
Possibly
Unless they
more.
have some means of cutting through that travel time. What were you going to say?
Does Maginox have ports, open water ports? Because the ocean is southwest of Borealis. Could they be rendezvousing with a ship outside of the Borealis docks?
Size ears perk up.
That is also possible, but it depends on, do you feel like your assassins were sailors and ship hands, or merely... He shakes his head. He points at this. This possibly tells me that they are footbound.
It doesn't mean that they don't have a wealthy benefactor who's bankrolling them and providing them an easier mean of exit than they had entrance.
Now that's
But either
possibly
way,
true.
it seems like our most likely the best course of action either way.
Well, he says, no one likes to travel via water in Arctis. He chuckles dryly, because of the Tritons. So, if someone were to travel by boat, well, he just kind of grimaces. I wouldn't.
Okay, well...
It is significantly more dangerous than braving the Borealis Mountains, and that's saying something.
Do we all agree on this course of action?
Akashima nods. Seems like best option.
If need be, we can rendezvous with the ship and take it there. And in the event that it doesn't pan out, we can take flight immediately for Maginox from there.
I can always get us back to the ship, Flix.
Oh,
In fact,
right, of course. Well, I don't know what spells you have available, right?
I try to keep that in the back pocket in case we need it. I won't use it unless it's dire.
Oh, right. Yes, in that case.
And we could ask Esther and Shar to at least prepare the ship for departure, just in case. For a quick departure, in case we need to leave.
Yeah, out of character, have we informed them about what's going on?
We did.
Okay. Oh, right. I remember now. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Rain did. Okay. Well, I thank you for all the help, Poro and Ajax. I look forward to adventuring with you. I've heard so many stories.
Ajax grunts.
Yep, that's right.
Ajax is not much of talker, but promise he's got a big heart, just buried deep in Centaur body.
It's like knowing a very loving glacier.
There, that's actually a really good way of putting it. You kinda
Ajax just cocks an eyebrow at Flix.
Whoa, you don't get to decide that, buddy.
No, this absolutely, that's what Ajax just did. Just the
Christina,
fucking people's eyebrow.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to the expert. Christina, is that what happened?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Is this the Ajax that the Audacity was going to be named after?
Oh yeah, the Ajax. That's right. We were so Ajax. We got ship. We're going to name it after you, but we landed on Audacity because we're a quite audacious group. But this seems unimportant given the what we should be doing.
All right.
He says-
I suppose
When
we
I
take our
suggested the
leave.
name, I imagined it as an exclamation. The audacity! As though we're constantly causing offense.
The name fits.
It's
He
true. We are.
grumbles.
Well, let's get underway. There's no time to waste.
You should tuck yourself in, Flix. Get a little bit of rest.
Flix's hair, Flix looks kind of feral. Normally he's sleek and well groomed, and he's looking increasingly like an alley cat. Like one of his ears has a notch that wasn't there before. His hair is frizzed out. His tail is frizzy. I'm fine. Let's go.
You look a little tired.
Wow,
I
you just
never
can't.
get tired.
You just can't say that.
You're so much prettier when you smile, Flix.
Wow.
All right, and with Ajax in the
Flix
lead,
immediately hurls himself at Akasha's jugular.
That's not the correct line of action. I think what you're looking for is to make a tweet, but fine. You can call it if you want.
with Ajax in
It's
the
kind of
lead,
the
he
same
leads you
thing.
around the cliffs and down to the southwest, where you think the assassin camp may be.
Yeah, there's not going to be time for a short rest, so I'm not sure.
If it's 2 hours,
You have
there.
2 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take a short rest then.
Yeah.
All right. If you wish to take a short rest on the back of the elk, you may do so now. Please regain your hit dice.
Yes, I definitely trances. And I assume there's no way that I could be cooking on the back of the elk, right?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Simon, what do you make that stew out of? Can you show me one of the berries?
Oh, yeah. When we're back on the ship, I can show you, but it's all in a plushy stew right now.
You don't have any fresh ones.
Not on me, no.
Where do you get them?
Oh, and he just shows the shield, and there's a lot of actually living plants embedded into the shield. I just kind of coax some of these to grow a little faster.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to try one of the fresh berries sometime.
Sure.
At some point in the future.
Oh, actually, you should all have one of these cakes again before we get into fights. There's still one for each of us.
Gladly.
Akasha takes one of the little cakes.
Anyone
What
that
is it?
gets +4 temporary HP.
Rain will use her arcane recovery on a short rest. It's the only thing she's gonna get back, but she'll get back all of her spells.
All right. Please commence your short resting, as when we change scenes, you will not be able to do anything else. Once you say you are done, you will be done.
I'm done.
You're done.
Yep, we're good.
Almost done.
Like, so you roll your
Waiting on
HP?
Flix.
How do I... Can I roll more than one at a time? I just think I have to roll them all sequentially, don't I?
Mhm.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
And Rain, did you not eat one of the cakes?
Rain will eat one of the cakes.
Okay. There was one for each of us.
Okay. One of your...
They taste better than the moonberry stew. Or good berry stew.
Rain has not eaten any of your moonberry stew. That's...
What? That's a lie.
No. She absolutely is not.
The
She
stuff
saw
we
it
make
was.
is
She
the
saw
same
that
thing.
Char thought it was garbage and then said, "Nah."
How much is it? You said it's 4 temp HP?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Nice.
Almost done.
It's
Take your
almost
time.
10% of her max
You got
hit
you got
points.
2 hours. You're on the back of the elk.
Perfect.
Wonderful. All right. One moment, please, as you take the 2 hours atop the elk with Ajax in the lead. What?
Christina.
I'm narrating!
I know, but
Can
there's
you
a bunch
wait
of
until
bookkeeping.
I'm done speaking?
No, it's part of the short rest, and if I don't say it now, I'll forget, and then I'll say it later, and you'll say, "Well, you didn't do it, so I have to do it now." I'm casting one of my 3rd level spells into my ring. Okay, continue your narration.
Which spell?
Probably darkness. Let me check.
And that needs to be set and done before I change scenes.
Actually, let's go with hypnotic pattern.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
All right. Very well. Are you done? May I narrate?
We're on your time, Governor.
All right.
Proceed with your narration.
As you all follow Ajax down to the southwest, to where you think the assassin camp might be, Ajax is making extremely good time, now having taken ranger levels to supplement his barbarian levels, making him incredibly useless. Just kidding. He takes
This
you...
is the only thing they're useful for, let's be honest.
He takes you over some mountain passes and cliffs and places that would normally be very, very precarious for you to walk. But Rain's spirit elk, and now Ajax's trained hooves, take you with little surprises and a guarantee that you don't run into any wandering monsters along the way. And the snow begins to come down even heavier now as you get later on into the night. It is probably, about midnight now, maybe closer to 1 o'clock. As you all get closer and closer to the camp. One moment, please. I just need to check the next scene. Yeah, it's short. I think I just had this conversation with Tugum on Monday. All right. Checking everything, and here we go. Hold on, let me just... Bardic Inspiration, class features. You regain any expended uses when you finish a long rest.
But maybe.
Ajax has finally taken you to what can only be described as a beautifully lit aurora borealis basin, where the snow here seems to glint and glimmer with all the colors of the borealis, purples and blues and greens. You're not quite sure where the light is emanating from. It seems to almost spring up from the ground itself. Ajax has warned you all to be quiet as he takes you onto a slightly higher shelf that overlooks this camp. And you see the faint flickers of fire in the distance. You have definitely come across a camp. And these ramshackle tents that have been set up seem to be battered against the Arctic wind. There seem to be shapes, all huddled around the various fires, searching for warmth. And Ajax presses his finger to his lips, motioning for all of you to be quiet, so we can possibly get some more information. He motions you all to dismount the elk.
Kashp is going to heed Ajax's warning and try to move about stealthily.
Christina, on the travel over, would it have been possible to wrap these black pajamas around my other gear so that I would look like them at a glance?
You want to wear it?
Yeah.
If you wear the ninja garb, you will potentially gain exhaustion from Arctic conditions. So I will force those checks on you.
That's why I was asking if I could wear it over my other stuff. If not, then I won't bother.
You cannot.
Okay, then I won't bother.
One other annoying question for you, Christina, or call out. Sai was also focusing on the wooden staff that Rain gave him during this period of time, and attuning to it during the short rest. But I don't know where to push the button for that.
The Staff of Thunder and Lightning?
Yep.
I will attune it. One moment.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's the little like starburst to the
Yeah.
right of the name. I think you just click it and it attunes.
It doesn't let me do that.
Oh,
I got it.
that's weird.
I attuned it.
Thank you.
I totally forgot about Song of Rest. The next time we take a short rest, please remind me that I know how to do that now.
All bard things.
Yeah.
As the snow seems to be radiating some light, it appears that everything else is a little bit lit here. You can continue.
Alright, Kashpa rolled a 20 on his stealth check.
I see a 20,
Yeah, I
a
think-
24 from Sai, and a 20 from Rain.
24 from Flix.
All right,
We're fucking ninjas.
go ahead.
So Akashima is following Ajax closely.
Do we have telepathic communications?
Yeah, Rain would have recast that as we approached. So we also have it with Ajax, but we no longer have it with Fester and Shar.
Okay. All right. How do we
I'm
want
seeing,
to
like,
approach this?
Half a dozen of them or more. Am I supposed to be seeing everything, Christina?
Yes. This area is lit, so and you're above everything, so you're peering down at it. You can see everything.
Cool.
You also have much longer dark vision, I think.
Yeah, it's
The
120
average.
feet.
Yeah. Well, how do we want to approach this? Do we want to try to lure them into some sort of trap?
Well, if we can get them to cluster together, I can try to disable some of them with that hypnotic pattern that I can create.
Oh, actually, could you just do that to a small cluster of them, like the ones over there? And she kind of points to the west, like.
Indeed.
Go ahead.
There's
No,
there's a lot of tents here too. There might be stuff inside the tents.
Yeah, probably not good spot for big fireball just yet, but maybe if we can lure them away, then maybe Flix make big pulsating patterny thing and then I drop fire on them.
I also might be able to gather more of them together with a smaller illusion. I don't know that we want to reveal our presence. Just I don't need to whisper. I don't know why I'm whispering. We're talking telepathically.
Yeah. If we can lure a large handful of them in the same place, I think Akashba and I could do some damage to them rather quickly.
Although
Yeah.
no fireballs until we know where Aris is, right? We don't want to burn our friend to a crisp on accident.
I meant
Well, yeah,
luring them away from the tents.
that's
with
why we lured
a
them away.
distraction.
All right.
Yeah, I do like the idea you had about using illusion flicks. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought.
All right. We can try that then.
Yeah, Akashva is going to. No, actually, he's not going to bless. That would draw attention. Never mind.
Do we want? From where do we want to go? The west or the east?
I think if we come from the east, while Flix distracts the ones in the west, we might be able to get a good surprise.
I mean, that is a good question. Are we? My thought is that the assassins, the ones that are dressed in the tight-fitting robes, are going to be more prone to the illusion than the spellcasters are. In all likelihood, I could lure them from west to east
How are you luring them?
with an illusion.
Oh.
Okay,
Thoughts?
well, either way seems good to me, but you all would know better. I'm ready and waiting.
All right. What do we want the illusion to be of? What do you
Of
think would
Aris
compel them?
escaping?
Ah, that's exactly what I was thinking. All right. Okay, so listen up. I'm going to be creating the illusion somewhere to the west, and I'm going to have it run behind the tents due east. And then I will have it hide behind the tents there, and hopefully they will converge on that point. Make sense?
That sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. This is like a ridge that I can kind of like nestle down and hide behind, right, Christina?
It's about 20 feet up, yes.
Okay. I also like kind of bury myself in the snowbank so that I'm not clearly visible.
Okay. You hunker
And
down.
I will create an illusion of Aris here. Have it creep out, moving this direction. See them, and then run to the east. And actually, I don't think, is that concentration? It is concentration, so I can't do that. Okay. Yep, that is what I'm going to do. Is that an Aris under my control? It's not.
No. Okay. Aris comes out here. Looks around.
Yeah, I want them, I deliberately want them to notice me.
Hey!
Aris looks shocked and stumbles and sprints east in the snow direction. No, east. That's the wrong east.
Oh, wrong east?
That's west.
Your other
Yeah.
east.
Yeah.
This way?
We're running this way, but we're making sure that those guys pursue, hopefully lingering in line of sight of this one long enough to compel him and let him see that I'm going this direction, as long as I don't let these guys get close enough to melee. He's stumbling and exhausted, appears wounded.
Hey! Get back here! Hey! Prisoner's escaping!
Rain is crouched up, kind of like on her like prone, kind of at the ridge line above, keeping an eye, waiting.
Yeah, as Akashba hears the commotion, he also approaches the ridgeline.
Get back here!
Okay, when it starts to get there, I will... Oops, I have to move. I will creep along the ridge line to here, so that I'm still in range of the illusion as it runs this direction.
You fools! Catch him! Shut up! Freeze him in place! He's out of my line of sight.
I broke LOS.
Oh no!
Okay, yeah, he'll get there, and then, like, it will look like he casts some kind of spell, and then burrows down through the snow.
Sai, are you right there?
I'm far to the east, in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're just clearly in line of sight for where we were trying to get them to go.
Oh, I thought it was super hidden. Damn.
One moment, please.
Well, I mean, you are stealthing, so they still have to beat your stealth if you're like prone in the snow, I guess.
He's not prone. His stealth was 24. I do need to make a perception check.
Oops.
Oops, that's gonna be... I need to actually roll this. My thing is still broken, so I need to beat a 24. Okay, that's not happening. The assassin in the back.
Yeah, Aris appears to be kneeling in the snow, sketching some kind of sigil while I'm waiting for the goblins that are chasing to catch up.
Okay, I got 2 critical fails on my perception checks.
Oof.
Let's go for the last one. And they don't seem to see Scythius lurking in the snow in the back. Aris disappears?
I want the goblins to catch up. Like, they should have been right on his tail.
Mhm.
Are we trying to
But
pull them?
as they get close, he finishes his quote incantation and ethereally shifts downward through the snow.
Okay.
Ah,
At this point,
We've got you now, Lunesti.
Akashiba telepathically yells, "Fireball!"
Not yet. We want more. We want them to alert more and for more of them to arrive if at all possible. And no fireballs. We don't know where Aris is.
I don't think it's going to get any better than this.
Ah.
I mean, we don't have to fireball
What?
the...
Where'd he go? Did he go
Tents.
invisible? They begin firing crossbow bolts upon this area. Prepare, prepare!
What are these guys doing down here?
Yeah, does anybody else seem to be roused from the camp?
Everybody is roused. They're all going that way.
Okay. Rain will hold a little bit longer.
I get behind some cover.
I should move now?
It's too late.
One moment.
He gets prone.
Wow.
I'm
Suffer
rolling
as
some
we have
God
suffered.
awful perception rolls. What is going on over here? The Lunesti boy, he disappeared. You there, go check. And make sure he's not in the tent using illusions.
Akashiba yells again, "Fireball!"
Yes!
Yep. Fireball.
Wait, no.
All right, Akashiba fireballs.
Okay, go ahead. One moment.
Like Flix literally says, no. He said, go check the tent. This one's going toward where Aris is being held.
Yep. Look, we have range on them. We have to do something now, or else this is all a bust. We can't let them walk away.
I'm going for the 100% perfect play.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
all right.
this is good enough. This is as good as it's gonna get.
All right, there's the reticle, or the target area.
Actually, it's going to be... Oh, yeah. There you go.
Rain also is going to cast her spell as well as Akashiba fireballs.
All right,
Okay,
one
so
moment,
you-
please.
Okay.
What? You all are going to have a surprise round, so I need you all to hold on. Blizz, Rain,
Okay.
Akashiba, Sai, and well, no wait. Oh, Flick's already rolled initiative. Rain and Akashiba, roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Sai does not.
Oh, Sai, yeah, you too. You were just at the very bottom. Sorry. Top of the round. This will be a surprise round. Sai. Your initiative was actually higher than everybody else's. You see, from your prone position, Akashiba beginning his incantation to cast a fireball. What do you do?
How far does insight work?
Line of sight.
Okay. I'm assuming she is outside of line
You
of
do
sight?
not have line of sight because this is
Yeah.
blocked by a building.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna insight the closest skeleton dude to me and fail.
Okay.
Sai hears fireball. He's eager. He jumps up from prone and moves over to this dude. Where'd the fireball thing go?
It's gone. Because he hasn't cast Fireball yet.
Yeah.
Kashaba rolled a 2 on his initiative.
Yeah, you're gonna have to position yourself to hopefully
here-
not
Yeah,
get
you're
fireball.
gonna have to guess,
Here's where
boy.
the fireball is going to be. I'm just showing the
Yeah.
reticle again. Yeah.
Yeah, so he goes to there, which should be all of his movement. Do I have an advantage on this because it's a surprise attack?
No, you just get a free round.
Oh, he's attacking from stealth though, which is advantage.
1 second. Okay, go ahead. Ooh, one second. I don't think I can actually play this music.
Oh, is it?
That one might be. DMCA.
Dumskada.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's a little overeager, but hasn't really thought this through, so he's just gonna run in with his short sword and try to take 2 attacks at this dude.
Okay, first with advantage.
First with advantage. Crit.
Wow! Okay.
Love it. And because it was a crit, yeah, we are going to do a menacing attack first on this before the damage roll. And that adds 1d8.
Woof!
So 42 damage, and then he has to do a DC 17 wisdom save or be frightened.
That
Oh,
is-
Wow, that was like a
Spicy.
close to max roll.
Yeah.
that is a
That was
disgusting amount of damage.
Real good.
He
The
fails.
kid is working.
Okay, so he
Holy
is frightened of me.
And I would be
Christina-
as well after 42 damage on the first round.
And then I'm going to take an extra attack.
Christina's rolling like really poorly tonight, and we're rolling really well, and it's just savagery.
Just enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. This is a 24 hit
24 hits.
It took us like 30 episodes.
for an extra 15 damage. Holy shit.
Is he dead?
No.
Sorry. I didn't think I was going first. Oh, man. No, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna draw attention and light up the sword, super bright, and that'll be his turn.
I mean, you might as well. It's not like we're not going to cast fucking fireballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're about to get flashy.
Flix, you're up.
All right, Flix is going to fly here, and he's going to use the Pipes of Haunting. Everyone within 15 feet of him needs to make a DC 15 will save.
All right, he's going to start with the goblin on the left.
Okay,
Fails.
he's frightened.
The assassin mage. One moment. It's wisdom saving throws, correct?
Correct.
Yep. Fails. He's frightened. The goblin next to you
Oh, he just makes
succeeds.
it.
And the other guy is frightened already, so.
All right, and then I'm going to probably, let's see, zip right back over to here. Actually, I have less movement. And now those guys will basically all have disadvantage on their saving throws against the impending fireball. That's
Very
pretty
good.
good, right?
That is
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
All of them except for one.
Oh yeah, this guy made a save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Flix,
other
does
guy's
that end your
double
round?
It does not. I still have a bonus. Oh no, I used my bonus action.
Insight.
Yeah, I will insight this guy. Cookies, come on. Health bar.
Health bar. Very good. He has not been damaged yet. There you go.
All right, and yeah, that's my turn.
All right, next up, Rain, you're up. You have a surprise round.
Rain activates Blade Song. I guess I just incremented down. Okay. Oh no, I did have it actually on my hotbar, but that's okay. And then Rain is going to just kind of swan dive off of the ridge.
It's 20 feet.
And as she is plummeting, she pulls Mana Flow and casts Steel Wind Strike.
Oh, okay. Oh god. Make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, the target takes 60-10 force damage. Then you
Yep.
can teleport behind somebody. Nothing personal, kid.
So she teleports here.
Okay.
Just like as she draws the blade, she just blinks. And that's advantage. That hits. I assume a 21 hits.
It does.
For 35 force damage.
Jesus.
And she's sorry, this guy was actually the first one she attacked.
Oh. Oh, okay. 1 second.
And like just as she's there, she just spins in an arc and carries the slash through to this guy. Does she keep advantage since this is all the same attack, or for the surprise round, or no?
Yes. I will allow it.
So 26 hit our goblin friend.
Yes, it does.
He takes 31 force damage.
Oof.
Oh.
She blinks
I
behind
mean, these
this
are just
guy.
average rolls, guys.
God, what is
Does the 17 hit the mage?
Yes. 17 hits.
39 force damage.
God.
And then she blinks over here. And last attack. It's an 18 hit.
18 hits.
For 33 force damage.
Pretty good. And then you can teleport again.
That I was doing it as part of the flavor. That's where she
That's where she ends up.
stops.
Behind him, literally nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid.
And just like fucking like Bushido, like she's her sword.
What, is this just the rogue
stands
ult,
up.
like Wrath of the Lich King?
This is the samurai ult. Thank you very much.
I studied the blade.
I can
This is
tell.
This is the cool shit.
I do love
That
that spell.
apparently she's just gonna do now instead of other cool wizard spit shit.
Should have let Rain land slow, huh?
No! My hubris! Rain, what
This
would you like to
is-
know with the 14?
Let's just get like this guy's hit points. He's the one who's already been hit, I think, right?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
he's
moment.
taken
He's
some
looking bad.
some
He's looking
hits.
bad, coach.
Yeah.
He's looking real ow. Rain, does that end your round?
That yeah, because she also activated Blade Song as her bonus action. So yep, that's it.
Akashaba, you're up.
Okay.
Oh god, here it comes.
Hey,
Give
I
him
can
the
have nice
flame.
thing.
Now remember, they all have everyone except for
Middle
Dewfella
goblin.
has disadvantage on their saving throws.
That guy's way too cool. Yeah,
Uh,
so DC 15. Ah, what a dick.
They all have evasion. So one moment.
Why are you gonna pick on my shit?
Starting with this one, because
I'm the
they're
one guy
all
that-
rogues.
I'm the one guy in the group who's supposed to do AoE, and I'm gonna do okay, fine, sure.
I mean, they're
Whatever, man.
rogues. It's a rogue thing.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go become whatever Rain is. I'm gonna become a samurai too. Fuck you.
You're unfortunately, Kasha was literally not smart enough to do that.
First one
Oh.
fails, but takes half damage.
Uh huh.
Let's
Still
see.
like 60 damage, 17 damage.
Don't try to make me feel better. There's no way I'm gonna feel better. I'm inconsolable.
You knew they had evasion, but
I
you
knew
did
the
it
goblins
anyway.
did.
They
I knew that
do.
the goblins did. I have never seen the mage have evasion.
Yeah, we didn't see the mage use evasion, but we did see the gobos do it.
Ah,
But
womp
that's
womp.
but assassins in their name.
Christine was like, fuck you.
How unfortunate. The assassin mage makes his save.
Disadvantage. though.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 1 moment.
Yeah, fight the good
Therefore-
fight, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Fails. Okay.
Yeah, you take
Fuck.
17 damage.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
All right. Next goblin makes doing his save. Fails.
Yeah, take 17 damage.
And the
You
last
clown.
guy. Wow.
Come on. This could have killed him if it was 34 damage. Man.
Last one succeeds.
So does he just not take damage?
He takes half.
Well, he takes half of half, right?
No, he just takes half.
Oh, I thought, does he not have evasion?
Oh no,
So
he
he-
takes no damage if he succeeds, so he takes absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
okay.
Sorry about that.
Cool
That's
guy.
the one we really wanted
I have to
fail.
step away really quick. I'll be right back.
What
So
a
everybody
cool
else
guy.
takes 17.
Yep.
Kashiba is just going to insight. Kashiba's actually just rolling insight on himself to wonder how his life became like this.
Rogues
have
plus
insight.
fireballs equals dodging fireballs.
They're not even paying attention. How did what they are? They Spider-Man? Sorry, I want this guy's HP more. Like, oh, my spider sense is tingling. Oh,
They do actually just have evasion. That is actually a thing. Almost
I-
all rogues
so
have
first
evasion
of all-
at level 3.
I acknowledge that this is a thing and this is completely legal. It's still bullshit.
Wow!
All right, I'm gonna go be salty somewhere else. I'll be right back.
All right.
Don't go too far. We got a whole round of them
We
kicking
have
our ass back.
now. It is going to be
I'm just picking up the cat. Don't worry, I'll be here for you to make me take 200% damage for some reason.
good.
I feel
This
like
is about to get weird.
I've spent a lot of episodes not Nick complaining, so this is my time.
I mean, fire. Yeah, this is fair. This is. Look, sometimes
This
you
is
get
what
hard
we-
countered. Sometimes
Yeah.
you go in as an undead cleric and everything is immune to necrotic damage. Like sometimes
Yeah,
that just happens.
Yeah, okay, sure, that happens. It's fine. At least you can do AOE.
That's it. That's all. That's the only one Rain's got if we want to teleport the fuck out of here ever. So.
No, I don't. I don't do more samurai shit as far as I'm concerned.
That's
do
like the
this?
spell. That's the spell I didn't get when we went to go fight Rhymefang because I was like, this is the only fucking spell I want because it's such a cool like fantasy spell.
Yeah.
And I took the psychic lance instead because like, well, I'm not gonna get to samurai like attack like a bunch of dragons, so I guess I got to take something to fight a dragon
Yeah.
if he decides to
No,
fly.
honestly, that spell has made this like worth the price of admission. So I'll eat the fireball loss. That was still really cool to see.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
All
It's
right,
time
with
for us
everybody
to-
back. Oh, let's start doing spicy stuff.
Let's get dangerous.
Can you just put on Venga Bus in the background, or is that's copyrighted?
That's
Never mind.
probably a copyright. Yeah.
That's a paddling.
The Rob rendition isn't copyrighted.
And better than the original.
What?
So as long as you continue doing that through the entire
Lamar,
fight,
get
I think
the
we're
real-
okay.
Venga Bus.
We still get another round before that dude goes, right? Because of the surprise round.
No, you had a full round. You had a
Is
full
that
round of
up
surprise.
You
Right,
mean before
and
the
then
really
we-
hurt guy?
Oh, I see what you mean. And then we go through the normal initiative round. I see.
That is correct.
So Vampire Lady did a thing that's purple, and then Lurking Assassin is coming to say hi.
He,
Oh, I hate when I do purple
he
things.
is. Saithius.
Yes.
He actually is going to step back here, and he aims at you with his crossbow.
Of course he does.
Hey, Rob, would you mind getting rid of the
Oh,
fireball
actually-
reticle?
Christina,
Sure.
Yes.
can you please, if this one lives, could you please have it make the save against the pipes because my frightened lasts for a minute, whereas size disappears at the end of the round. Just a note for you.
Okay, remind me later. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
in the middle of attacking Sai.
I understand.
Drew, how do I target the reticle?
You have to click the little like measuring tool.
You have
on
to
the
be
far
in the
left,
measuring tool as well.
and then you
also
can
leave it because that's where the snow is all melted. So Sai's gonna like it.
Yeah, and there you go. And then you just delete it when she's
Good.
Side is a 27 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll do it.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Christina
These
was
guys-
actually like baiting us with poor rolls to think that she had no good rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Honestly, with their fucking poison, they out DPS literally all of us.
Sai,
It's
don't
ridiculous.
take that damage yet. You need to roll a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I already took it.
Well, add 31.
Yeah,
Or-
because you might only take half.
Just add 31 back. You
DC.
succeed.
Whew. All right. Do I need
You
to take
make
back?
the DC, so yes, you do need to take back the full 31.
Okay. And then divide half.
So you will take 2 piercing and 12 poison. For a total of 14 damage.
Oh, that's way nicer.
It is.
Thanks, DM.
You're
This would
welcome.
be a-
But he's
This
gonna
would be the
attack you
perfect time to
again.
dog.
24.
Yep.
Make the same save, please.
Okay. Now I know it's like for a good thing. I'm excited to roll it. But I failed.
You fail. You take the full 39.
The
Saethius, you're up. The assassin in the back plinks you with poisoned arrows.
Oh yeah, not liking this. It is still very cold. Sai is going to use his full movement. He takes an opportunity attack from the one dude.
Which
and then
dude?
move here. The frightened.
Ping, please.
and right.
Thank you.
That one. It's the first time I pinged
All right. He takes a swipe at you.
with disadvantage.
10.
Missed.
Oh, were those? Oh, this is the dude that attacked, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's fresh. So Sai is now going to attack this guy with advantage.
Okay. 26 hits.
Okay. For 9,
Right. He takes 9 damage from your crystal short sword.
and then extra attack and do it again. 20.
20 hits.
Okay. For damage. And on that strike, he is going to activate the crystal short sword to regain the 7 radiant damage.
Excellent. Heal up.
Does your locket also trigger off of that damage? Or...
It does.
Oh fuck, that's
Oh.
incredible.
Yeah, that's
The
okay.
crystal short sword and the locket synergize.
Extra 1.
An extra one.
Combo.
And then I'm going to insight
Okay. What would you like to
just-
know?
this dude's health bar.
That dude's health bar very well. And there you are. He's a little bit blackened and bruised.
And then finally, I'm going to take a bonus action and do, let's see if I can find the ability, the Combat Wild Shape as a level 1 and regain 1d8 plus 4.
Ooh.
Or plus 1d8 plus 1d4.
Don't you have to be wild shaped to actually do that though?
I don't.
Additionally, while you are transformed by wild shape.
It
Yeah, you
says
have
you
to be
can
wild
use
shape.
wild shape as a
Oh,
bonus action, so you are using it, so you have to
Oh.
turn into something. You can't just wild
Yeah, no,
shape
not-
your
not doing that.
heart
I
into
was trying
healing.
to do the second paragraph. I didn't realize it was only when wild shaped. So yeah, not doing that. Bonus
Okay.
action, I'm going to healing word myself instead at level 1. And
All
sorry.
right, heal up. It's
Type
okay.
thing. There we go. 5.
All right, heal for 5.
Cool.
All right, does that end your round?
Yes.
All right, next up, this assassin here. How far is everybody away? You guys are 20 feet up. Okay, so you guys are essentially like 20 and 20. I'm just checking on everything. The mage begins to cast an incantation. Casting a spell as frost forms around his fingers.
Rain will.
He's going to cast a storm of ice.
Do I?
It's a 4th level spell.
Rain will counterspell it. Yeah, Rain will counterspell it.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about burning my reaction here, but
For
That's
spells of third level or higher? Is it contested? I need counterspell rules.
I could counterspell it at 4th level. I could upcast counterspell, but
It's also opposed Arcana checks? Or you make an opposed Arcana check against their what?
if I cast it at 3rd level, I roll.
10 plus the level of the spell is the target DC, I think.
You know
for
what?
sure.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Rain's not gonna do it because I already know what spell she's casting. So there's like too much metagame knowledge. I'm not supposed to know that anyway. So we're just not gonna. We're gonna say she didn't.
All right.
Doesn't feel good.
It's
Warm
gonna
up.
feel better than Akashiba's butt.
Questionable. I need Akashiba, Flix, and Rain to all make me a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Bye.
Wow, with this action, they're kind of proving that they're nicer people than our party. They're not hurting their own people.
Oh boy!
Get it, Akashiba.
Everybody makes their save. You all take half damage. 15 damage from the ice storm.
Woo.
Everything that is in the reticle is now difficult terrain.
I think that actually affects none of us.
No, that affects all of us. Well,
Well,
maybe
I
not you.
fly, Akashiba's mobile.
Mobile does
Mobile
not.
is not free run over shit. He has to hit something.
Dash. Yeah, he has to dash.
No, he has to
I forgot.
dash. Yeah.
He also has to hit with a melee attack, right? Like,
No. If he's dashing, difficult terrain doesn't affect him.
oh, that's right. It's a melee attack. You don't provoke opportunity attacks. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Fear my difficult terrain.
It's
Yeah,
an
he just
onion of a
feared-
feat.
So this guy was scared by the chimes. Does he get a save at the end of his turn?
Correct, he does.
And what's my
At
DC?
disadvantage, however, because I'm still visible to him. DC is 15.
It's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
All right, one moment. And he fails.
He remains afeared.
Flix, you're up.
All right. Well, that sucked. I'm going to. Zip over here. And I'm going to shoot at this fellow. I'm not concentrating on anything, so. Do I want to use my last first level spell slot on Hex? Probably not. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to shoot at him.
Reminder, there's a vampire lady to the southwest.
Yeah, we need to finish these guys off first.
I was just referring to not wasting spell slots.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, first shot will be a normal attack. Let me make sure that my stuff is turned off. Yep. Okay.
$26 hits.
14 damage. Is that enough to drop him?
Is not.
Ah, are you... They're so annoying.
He has 1 hit point left. Oh, I'm sorry. I looked at his hit points and I'm like, nope. He's got 1 HP, dog.
Yeah, that is Alright, do I do it? Who else
You
is
have
going?
to
Are you
kill
ready?
him. You have to
Oh
kill
my
him.
god, I hate it so bad.
Do I
He's
kill the
just gonna
thing?
blast
He's
us
like,
with more fucking
DPS
coal. Like,
lost.
Oh my god, and I
He
miss.
misses.
Wait, what is that?
Uh,
That isn't
that's
the correct bonuses.
that's called rolling a 2. Yeah, it is. That is
right,
correct.
but I should have a +9 to hit, not a +7 to hit.
You do.
That
4,
is-
5,
Okay, I
6,
do,
7,
no.
8, 9. Nick, are you okay? Can you math?
No, I'm just not reading the. Okay. Oh, great! I crit him for his 1 hit point. Do you have any idea how mad I am right now?
They go
Based on
through
the
him.
word
to
gonna
the
tell
other guy.
us. So
It's overkill. Do you want to roll damage?
Yeah. I want to roll damage.
You know what? You know what? I'm a kind
25 damage.
Nick, I am a kind and generous GM. Half of your damage is going to pierce that guy because this guy is directly behind him. Half the damage is going to go to him as your arrow blasts through this guy. And this guy back here gets hit as his friend explodes.
Okay,
I'm
thank you,
crying.
Christina. That makes me
I'm
feel so much
crying.
better.
If I had complained more, would those rogues not have evasion? Just asking for a friend.
All right, and then I'm gonna try to insight this fellow. Is he close enough for that? They have to be within a certain range.
Nope, it's just
Get
line of
away
sight.
from you.
Go ahead.
I would like to know his health bar.
Well, now that he took a little bit of damage, it's slightly lower than it was before. There you go.
All right, and if I drop, can I drop prone and provoke disadvantage on ranged attacks up here? Yeah, actually, well, I mean, I know that works, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to drop.
Standing is still half your movement.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to mark you as prone. All right, next step. As Flix falls to the snow.
Dives artfully to the snow, please.
This assassin is going to take aim at Akashaba. I'm assuming
Yep.
28 hits.
He's got
That'll
disadvantage
do.
because I'm in line of sight, Christina.
He's not feared. He is the one that is
Oh.
not afraid.
I
You
hate
also
him.
just drop prone to not be visible.
No, I'm visible. I'm just, I have,
If
it
you're-
inflicts disadvantage on ranged attacks.
he's shooting at Akashaba anyway.
He's shooting at
so-
Akashaba, so I won't argue that one. Akashaba, don't take this damage yet, because you need to make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Mhm.
It
Oh,
hurts if
shoot.
you fail.
It hurts if you fail.
Really
You can-
lame answer here. I went to click on the thing and I accidentally X out of the window, so I'm going to reload. back in.
Akashaba, in the chat log, you can just click the saving throw DC 15 Constitution button, and it'll do it automatically.
Actually, just close the window Forge was in.
Oh! The
I just
whole
like
thing!
boomer. I boomer slash.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
He's-
actually 100%.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
he's so
self-
mad over the fireball incident.
Why
Yeah,
do all these assassins
I'm
have
sorry.
rogue abilities?
I'm sorry. You know, fine. Pick on the guy who's new to D&D. That's your prerogative.
I only
Um,
picked on you because you incited him before and you knew he had aphasia, you just
I
forgot.
didn't incite the fucking skeletal mage. God damn. All right, hold on. What am I? Okay, let me pop out my
Alt
stuff here.
F4 for automatic advantage? Yes.
I mean, that's what it feels like. I don't know, man. I was very happy when I closed my window. Okay, roll my Constitution save.
15, better hit it.
Okay.
Hey,
Ooh,
Right.
alright. And
Fuck it, nerd.
you take 1 piercing and
Uh-huh.
13 poison.
Ouch.
And he attacks you again.
Great.
19? Are you gonna warding flare?
No, you maybe use those with the last thing, so go ahead.
Ah!
This just hit.
Make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. Oof.
oh my god.
Better make it.
They hit so terrifyingly hard.
Oof. Kashaba, you take the full 40 damage.
Great.
Alright, next
oh my
up,
God.
the assassin here next to Rain is currently frightened. This one is frightened of, I believe, is it Psy
Flicks.
or Flicks?
No, it's all flicks at this point. No
Okay.
one's frightened of me.
Keep in mind that if he moves, he cannot move closer to me.
I don't. He is not in a good spot to be able to move really anywhere. He will attack Rain with his short swords.
Okay.
Actually, no, hold on. No, I lied. He is going to throw down some blinding dust on his location. Rain and Scythius make me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Jesus.
You fail.
oh no. There we go.
Rain, you succeed. Scythius, you are blinded until the end of this goblin's next turn.
Okay. I will find the thing somewhere.
One moment. I got blind. There we go.
Thank you.
Rain, you're
You
up.
took your first level as ranger instead of fighter, didn't you?
No, he didn't.
Sai?
What?
He didn't.
I'm
He's not a
fighter.
ranger.
How do you
Rain,
roll a
you're up.
+3?
To Constitution? Oh, my first level is Druid.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
No, you
Rain
said
is,
ranger. You said ranger.
Oh, I meant fighter. My apologies.
Does a 16
I'm
hit?
being gaslit. So who are you attacking?
The goblin in front of Rain.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. He takes 19 damage.
All right.
And sorry, hang on. Let me...
After the goblin throws a pouch of blinding sand into Scythius' face. Sha-sha! Pocket sand!
He takes an additional 7 fire damage.
Ow! Pocket sand!
Jesus. So much for our like awesome ambush, you guys.
Yeah. Started well.
16 hits. For another 23.
This will kill the assassin, Rain. What do you do?
She just like slashes him like twice, like slashes him once, like one direction, and then back down, and just like dismembers him.
Oh god.
And 5, 10 to get out of that. 15, 20, 25. I don't think Rain can really do anything else because no bonus actions. So, insight. Nope.
Did you
Okay.
already swing 2 attacks?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed the first one.
because he had again like 2 hit points left.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah, that's all Rain can do.
Akashaba, you're up. You are not concentrating on anything. You are in difficult terrain.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me just check the range on this. 60 feet. Akashima is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh, ooh.
So that is going to be everyone within 60 feet, which is everybody. Is going to gain 17 health.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay,
Hey.
so plus 17.
I like it.
Oh, hold on. So I need to actually add another 8 here. That's 8. Okay. And Akashba is going to cast a 4th level Sword Chan.
Just as a side note, you can't cast.
Yeah, you
2
can't cast
level
2 spells
in
at the same
same
turn. Yeah, I
You
got
can
that.
do
Okay.
you can do a cantrip and a spell, but you can't do 2 spells.
Okay.
You could drop prone while you're up there, so just these guys can't continue plinking you as easily.
Yeah. Akasha's gonna insight check. Nope. And Akasha's gonna drop prone.
All right, mark yourself as prone, please.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's gonna end Akasha's turn.
All right, very good. The top of the round, round 3, things happen.
Can we see her over there, or is she technically out of line of sight?
She's out of line of sight. I don't know why my walls aren't blocking, but you cannot see around these big things.
Oh, so we shouldn't have even known she was there to begin with.
Well, we knew because we were up on the ridge.
I think
Yeah.
that might be a he also. I can't.
It's a lady.
Oh, it is a lady. From a distance, I wasn't zoomed in enough, so it looked like a little Van Dyke goatee.
But, let's see. One moment.
Looks like a pacifier a little bit to me when I'm zoomed out. So like she's definitely like, at Coachella or like
Mean baby.
EDC.
Oh, just rolling a little bit there.
I need to
Got the chompies.
check the range of something real quick. One moment.
She's probably
please.
a vampire, so she does have the chompies.
What? I'm just double checking a rule. Oh, okay. All right. The vampire begins to creep around the side of the makeshift hut. And upon seeing some of the, shenanigans, fireballs, and ice patches that have been created by her minions, she begins to summon a massive cloud of fog to obscure the area. And we're gonna put right. Boop. I'm gonna change the color of that so it's not two green things. We're gonna make this one not blue. Pink? Fog cloud? Yeah, that makes sense. A 20-foot radius sphere of fog begins to billow up from the snow. It spreads around corners, above the ridge where Akashaba is, and obscures the area.
So she's giving us cover? Thanks, actually.
Yeah. I can't see, so whatever.
Obvious. Oops, sorry. I'm in totally wrong screen. This assassin moves up 10 feet. And Rain, I think, are you in or just slightly out of the fog cloud?
Looks like slightly out of.
Slightly out of, I assume, like the circle bisects me, but the blocks don't cover me. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's disadvantage, I think, either way for him. So, I don't think the fog cloud really gets me any net positives.
All right, he's going to shoot at you twice with his crossbow with disadvantage. Whoa, I did something totally weird. Okay. Jesus. Sorry, I rolled two 19s. 28?
This kills the rain.
Possibly. I mean,
Yeah, probably. Go for it.
Do you have full health?
Hits.
Rain, make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
No.
no.
This is gonna hurt. Rain, you take 35 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
fine.
No. Her displacement is gone. This kills rain.
Oh.
Well, let's see if he hits the second attack.
I mean... Sure.
Sai, he's gonna shoot you next.
Size in the clouds, he's got disadvantage.
That is correct. 14?
Miss.
Sai, you're up. You are blinded. You are in a fog cloud.
And unmelted snow. Oh, what is going on? I can't
You
see anything.
literally cannot see anything.
You're in a cloud of fog. Take a step south.
But he's also blinded from the blinding powder.
Oh.
Okay, Christina,
Flix didn't see the blinding
you can see
powder.
my line, right?
I can.
Shoot, sorry, it's scroll.
It's everywhere.
Okay, so this would go through all 3 dudes, right?
It looks
It's
like it
hitting all
misses
of them.
this. Well,
line
technically,
is going
it goes
right
through
through.
everything, so yes. So
All
it
right.
would hit all 3 of those dudes. But you
All right.
are not there. What are you casting?
He is moving up to it, takes an opportunity attack from this dude.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Since you are blinded, I just have to double check. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Okay. He will take the opportunity attack.
So it'd be a normal attack since they're both blinded, technically, right?
And he's also frightened.
I don't think they cancel out. I think you either have advantage or disadvantage or not.
Yeah, so it's just neutral at this point.
Also, he can't see me currently, so he is not disadvantaged.
We're not talking about you, Flix!
Well, he was talking about the frightened effect.
I'm talking about
Was
Sai.
talking about me.
22?
That just barely hits.
You take 6 damage. Stab!
Okay.
As a wild swing seems to catch you across the shoulder.
All right. As he gets stabbed, he's clutching onto this gem that he was given before, the resonant gem. He remembers the worst storms that he's had in his life, and feels like that might protect him if he calls forth that now. So he casts Warding Wind, which I don't have easily available. Apologies.
Okay.
Okay, this is a 20 foot around him.
Strong wind blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you. Centered on you.
Oh, it's centered on me. Would that support rain?
No, doesn't look like it.
Mm-mm.
Damn, I tried. Sorry. He does that anyway, and then he is going to take his action surge. And-
One second. Are you casting the warding wind?
I am.
Okay.
That
So
cancels out the fog.
it cancels out the fog. So let me resolve that first. So the fog dissipates. It deafens you and other creatures in the area. So you are now blind and deafened.
Yep.
Extinguishes
Wait, why is he
unprotected
blind?
flames in its area. Okay. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. The attack rolls of ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage if they pass in or out of the wind. Okay, noted. You
then-
are blinded and deafened.
Blinded, deafened. I'm blinded from the sand still, rain.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
Presumably indefinitely, because it's never going to be his turn again, because he's died. But, you know.
fine.
So then I took the action surge, and now I'm going to use the staff that Rain gave him. He's going to hold it up into the air and just whisper a silent prayer to the storms, and cast thunder and lightning combined.
If you do
Oh.
that, the thunder's going to hit all of us.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry.
Well,
Uh,
here we go.
Really?
So yeah, 120-foot line straight out goes through all 3 of the enemies.
All right, let's see it.
I don't know how to cast this, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I do.
You-
Okay. Damage? No. I don't have an actual button for the abilities, so I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
it.
It's a terribly made weapon or item, like in D&D Beyond. It's fucking
I think it's
awful.
wonderful.
So you're using the thunder and lightning ability? So it
Correct.
uses lightning
So
strike and
first-
thunderclap at the same time.
Correct.
All
So
right.
first it's 96 in a straight line, so those 3 dudes have to do a DC 17 dex. I know they have...
You are aware
diverse-
they have evasion?
Yep.
Okay. We'll start with the skeleton guy in the front. Dex saving throw. Let me just double check. Wait, hold on. Let
This
me.
guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
is he? Oh, you removed the fog cloud so you could see what was going on. Technically, he's in the fog cloud, right?
No,
the fog
Sai
cloud's
dissipated
gone.
the fog cloud
Yeah.
with his wind he just cast.
Okay,
So-
in
I
that
tried to
case,
use the
he
wind
can
to
see me,
deafen
and he
rain.
does have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Okay. Sorry, I need to get his dex number. 1 second. Succeeds.
But with
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 15.
Fails.
Fails.
Fails. How much does he take?
Half of 33.
All right, that's 16. Next guy in the back. Dex saving throw. Hold on, let me just double check to make sure their numbers are the same. Oh, his is actually. I'm dumb. Disadvantage?
No.
Or is it just normal? Oh, okay, he's not feared.
Normal for those two. Yeah.
Okay, normal for this one.
Fails.
He fails. Takes the half, 16. One moment. Guy in the back. 3, 4, 5. He succeeds. Takes no damage.
Okay. And then shortly after that lightning strike, a thunderous boom goes out 60 feet around me, and everybody, unfortunately, sorry.
You're not
has to do-
sorry.
Monkus.
This was
I tried to cast
a
the spell
choice.
specifically.
This was a choice.
You
I suddenly
literally
remembered.
had the option to not hit any of us.
How?
Six.
With
You said
the
60
lightning
feet?
Just
ability.
use the lightning and not the lightning and thunder.
I wanted to hit the mage.
Yeah, but he wants both. He wants
But
it.
it's ro-
Okay, what am I rolling?
You have to-
Constitution.
yeah, DC 17 Constitution.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this was a choice.
How much is the
Okay.
damage? You need to roll the 2d6 side.
8.
Do we take half or none on a save with this one?
It says failed save. Creature takes 2d6 thunder damage and is deafened for a minute. On a successful save, you take half. No deafened. If you took damage, you are deafened.
So, like, what is the practical effect of being deafened in D&D?
You are immune to things like charm. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally a deafened creature can't hear and automatically fails any ability check that requires hearing.
Sick.
Did
So-
anybody else get deafened by the thunderclap?
Oh yeah.
I think
Please mark
everybody
yourself.
but Rain did.
Or mark yourself deafened if you're deafened. And then I will go through the monsters as well.
Way to make me regret giving you that staff. Literally the second you trotted out.
I tried so hard to protect you.
You didn't
could have
need
just
to use
not
that
used
ability.
thunder.
Constitution saving throw DC 17.
It is very on brand for Sai though.
Fails.
I thought I was trying to be nice.
How much thunder damage was that, Sai?
8 if they take full.
Him?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That spell's already canceled
Yep,
out.
it's gone. No longer
And-
concentrating. And deafened. Okay, very cool. We're gonna go with the Reborn Assassin Mage here. And we're gonna have him do a Constitution saving throw. My god, DC way too high. Is it 17?
Yes, correct.
Alright, he fails and takes... Sorry, I have a lot to keep track of. How much is it?
8 damage and deafened.
8 and deafened, thank you. Sorry, this is a lot to keep track of.
Yes.
Starting with the goblin down here, DC 17. Fails. 8.
And deafened.
Deafened. And this guy
Well,
down here,
At least they can't be ordered around. tactically.
succeeds.
Okay.
Takes 4, is
And
not
he-
deafened.
Yeah, that's true. They can't receive orders, so that's something.
I mean, they're pretty good at just shoot them till dead. So
Stay in the wind. I
Scythius.
assume that's everyone.
That is everyone.
All right, then he's going to. He still has no idea what's going on. He can't hear. He can't see. He's just gonna breathe in a little bit and try to
So
heal.
if he can't hear and he can't see, does this actually canonically make him blind, deaf, and dumb?
Losers winning big on the lottery. Sorry. Green guy
He
now.
heals for 16 plus 1d4.
Okay.
We should use my second wind.
He's
Wait.
second winding.
19. Almost back up to full. And then I'm going to insight. I'll try to.
I don't think you can. You can't see to insight.
Yeah, you can't insight.
You're right.
You're
Fuck.
blinded. Blinded characters cannot insight check.
Almost worked. All right, and that's his turn. He just whispers it. Sorry if I hit anybody.
Sorry for party rocking.
Well, none of them can hear you.
I said that to you guys in telepathically.
God damn it! This is insult to injury. I still have to hear his dumb boy.
I really hope this mage hits me with fucking frost spells.
Since we're still
I'm the only one
talking,
here.
I move slightly over so that Rain is in the warding wind.
I think you need to move
Nope.
one more step to do it.
Nope, you didn't.
No, you
don't
didn't.
know where Rain
It's-
is.
Yeah, it's the end of your turn.
Oh,
you're
you're
also
right.
blinded,
You're right,
so
you're right.
no moving on when it's not your turn.
Try not to.
The assassin mage in the middle of his turn.
Wait, do I get a
Yes, you get an attack.
I'm not gonna take an attack opportunity. Are you fucking kidding me? I have to keep a shield up. Never mind.
Take it, Rain.
No, there's at least one assassin between Rain and her turn.
Oh, but that it won't matter because the assassins roll 19s.
Well, you know.
We gotta pretend.
The mage extends his hand once again and blasts out with a cone of binding ice, hoping to catch both Saithius and Rain in the blast. A burst of cold energy emanates from you from a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw.
Can Rain just take the full damage, and you activate Lucaris's scale?
She can choose to.
heal
Yes.
the frost damage.
She can choose to, yeah.
Okay.
Saithius, you succeed. Let's see, on a failed save, successful save, you take half damage and you're not hindered by ice. Yep. You take 6 cold damage, Saithius. Rain, are you choosing to take the full 13?
Rain just stares this guy dead in the eyes, and like the pendant around her neck flares up, and she comes out the other side a little bit more healed.
But you are hindered by ice until you break the ice free.
That's fine. I mean, she can just
Yeah, her
misty
speed
step
is
out of
0.
that. That's not a big deal.
Let's say you are, what is it?
I think it goes with you.
I mean, she can literally misty step out of the whatever ice formation is around her. Like,
That's a good question.
That is true, you can do that.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, Rain, were you, Sai, you need to resolve your warding wind.
I did. I did the Constitution saving throw right there, 11.
Good, alright, you succeeded. Very good. After finishing casting his binding ice, his turn is over. Flix, it's your round. You are prone. You are deafened.
What in blazes was that, Sai?
I don't know. I just thought of storms and it happened.
We'll talk about this afterward.
You're just so pretty.
he's not though.
Flix is going to... I'm going to try to buy you some breathing room. Flix is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern here.
Okay.
So, let me cast the spell.
How does that interface with blind people, out of curiosity?
They don't see it.
That's a good question. Who's actually blinded?
Sai.
Is it one of the mages blind too?
No,
they're
he's
deaf.
deafened.
No.
He's deafened.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank God
Nice.
I put up all those fucking buff icons. 'Cause
Fog.
We are
Mine
buffing.
can't hurt me because I can't read.
All right. Yep. Hypnotic Pattern goes up there, and they need to make DC 15 will saving throws.
You mean wisdom?
Yeah.
It is wisdom? Okay, wisdom. On the assassin mage, we'll start with him. Succeeds.
All right.
Goblin here. Wisdom save. Succeeds.
All right.
Last guy here.
All right. That's actually not
Fails.
Actually, shouldn't the mage have actually done it at disadvantage because he is
bad. Yes,
still
he should
frightened?
have. He's still frightened.
Okay.
So you need to roll again for the mage.
Okay.
Succeeds.
Well,
Stina, stop.
I've been rolling like garbage all night.
Yeah, but now is not the time to start rolling well.
what do
Honestly,
you mean
though,
you've been rolling garbage all night? You hit me with a 28 on a
yeah,
disadvantage.
you have not.
You had like
you
one
failed
round.
like
You had one
you failed
round
like
of garbage
3
rolls.
rolls, and now you know what it feels like to be us all the time.
Wow.
Well, at least this guy is out of the fight, and we can mop these two up. All right. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything useful with my bonus action. You know what?
I love this. There's so much going on the screen.
I'm
This-
going
this
to.
is a weird
fly-
fucking-
This is a weird fight.
Oh, in case it's relevant, anyone 600 feet away heard the boom.
Oh, believe me, there's probably an avalanche on the way to your location
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah. All of the regrets.
Yeah, that's fine. But we'll deal with that probably next session.
Now all of Maginox knows you.
Yeah, there's not a lot of useful things I can be doing with that. I can't even insight check. Sorry for the slow. Oh, hey, I will give Rain a bardic inspiration. Mentally, I encourage Rain. Rain, I saw you take that hit, but you're a magnificent warrior. I believe in you.
Are you inspired, Rain?
Thanks.
Thanks.
You feel empowered by Flix's encouragement. His faith in you buoys you up.
Aw.
Smile. Flix, does that end your round? As you lay in the snow and you whisper your sweet nothings to Rain. Rain, you're doing so good. You're so fucking hot.
I'm sorry, but in my headcanon, in my headcanon, it's just Josh Groban's who raised me up playing in the background. That's just Rain.
God
For what
damn.
it's worth, Rain, I would have accepted your proposal even though I'm way out of your league.
All right, next up, the lurking assassin is deafened. Rain's speed is 0. Flix is prone. I'm examining. Rain, the goblin will attack you twice.
Yeah.
Actually, Christina,
Yes?
just to be sure, it says a creature that can hear you. We're communicating telepathically. Does that still count, or
No.
Okay, in which case, you don't get bardic inspiration. I take it back.
No. Wait. Bardic inspiration, you have to be able to hear the person. So,
I mean, Rain could hear
Rain
you,
can hear
'cause
you.
Rain is not deafened, but
yeah, but you're deafened. You could just be like, "Bah!" And
Okay, cool. Yeah, I sing beautifully to you. All right, never mind. You do
but
that.
maybe
it's a
maybe
little tone
off
deaf.
key. Maybe
It
a little off
doesn't. It doesn't sound how you think it sounds in your head. but
Clicks,
it's
off
okay.
key, never.
Rain, am I rolling with a disadvantage or normal?
Nope. It's normal. Straight.
This is gonna suck. 14?
Oh, that's a myth. Luckily.
I mean,
Okay.
of course, the second one. Prepare your Constitution saving throw. Make me a DC
Oh, man.
15 con save.
It's only a 19. That's fine.
You succeed. One moment. Rain, you take 2 piercing, 12 poison.
Okay.
Rain, you're up. Your speed is 0.
Yeah. Fuck. Saya the worst. Her quick displacement reactivates. And who is she going to try and kill? I think we go after this mage. So she is going to go ahead and Misty Step out of the ice.
All right, you are no longer restrained. Where do you go?
she's going to blink right here.
Hey, yeah.
And she's going to attack.
All right, let's see it.
It's an 18 hit.
18 hits.
Oof.
Ooh, that's a kind of a low roll in the damage there. He takes 11.
Yeah. Well, hang on. He takes... Okay.
2 more. Okay.
13.
Good effort, Rain. Crying cat emoji, thumbs up.
This is the most, like... Saithius has done more damage to Rain than, like, pretty much anybody in the entirety of, like, her adventuring existence.
I
Ooh,
don't
24 hits.
No, friendly fire.
No. Ever.
Well,
Like,
I think
he's top 5 now, I think.
I'm pretty sure
another
that
20.
that assassin shooting you a couple of times.
Oh yeah,
tops that.
he's like number 2 or number 1 maybe at this point. But
Rain, this
Sai's on the
blow
top 5.
will kill the assassin mage. What do you do?
She just like misty steps behind this guy and just 2 quick thrusts just come out his eye sockets on the other side.
That's where his eyes are supposed to go.
He drops to
and
the
she,
floor in a heap.
She kind of turns around and squares off with these fucking guys. This guy over here is like charmed, I guess.
Yep,
so,
he's in the hypnotic pattern uwu.
She is going to... Well, fingers crossed, Sai does something not moronic for a change. And she's going to go 5, 10, 15 to try and give him an easy flank.
Thank you.
But he can't see it,
He
so it
can't
doesn't fucking
see.
matter.
Yep.
Oh, you
I
can see
mean, when
now.
does the blinding dust wear off?
It just ended.
He can't hear. He can't see or hear. He has no idea where Rain is. In fact,
Wait,
I should
can
just
see now.
make like oh yeah, you are cured now. Okay. I was gonna say I should just remove your vision from the scene.
Right. That is Rain's turn.
More thunder.
Akashaba, you're up. You are prone. You are deafened.
I'm not really up. I'm more like down.
Yeah, you are down.
So standing is half my action or half my move.
Half move.
So okay, so it's going to be 20 of my 40 movement to stand, and then this is
And you're in difficult terrain. Yes, that is correct.
Get over to here and drop again, basically. Okay. Do I need to be standing to cast a spell?
Nope.
Nope. As long as your arms are free, you're fine.
Okay.
Any
Akasha,
attacks that you make while prone are at disadvantage, though.
Okay. Got it.
But you could like
Okay.
lay in bed and be like, I'm gonna cast healing word, ooh, and then it's
Diary.
dear diary.
Diary.
Today
Yeah,
I cast healing word.
All right. So, yeah, I guess gonna stop being prone.
Hey, you
and
stand
get
up.
up. I'm gonna move 10 feet. If I can select my character. Character, may I select you, please? Oh, the game's paused.
No.
It
It's
says
like,
game's paused. Why am I seeing? Okay, well, reloading.
yeah, probably reload for that one.
What game? Why?
But
Are
why?
you really
Game,
paused?
why?
You can saying that. It's like it's paused for you, idiot.
I was like, it's not paused.
I like how Ajax is just like side-eyeing the combat and be like,
Ajax like, I'm so glad I left all this shit behind.
Ajax is sizing up the battlefield and he's looking for Aris.
Ajax is actually determining whose side he's going to fight on. He might just side with the assassins.
Yeah, he's honestly like not entirely sure Sai's even on our side. He's like, I'm really confused
Yeah,
with
like,
everything going
didn't that
on
guy
here.
just blast the party with thunder? That seems
I
suspicious.
thought they said he was on his side. What's going on with that guy? Okay. So, how far away is everybody now? 30 feet? 35. Well, that's depressing.
Hey, Christina, I can't delete my spell effect square, and I've got like the measuring tool selected.
I can get it for you. You left click like the little black box, which is the origin point for the spell, and then you just hit delete.
Yeah, it just wasn't showing up for me.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Channel Divinity, Radiance of the Dawn. So it's only gonna hit this guy, I think. Yeah. What do I do?
30 feet.
Yeah.
All right, what save do I have to make?
DC 15 Constitution. Or
Okay.
take 14 radiant damage.
All right.
Oh, I thought that was his roll.
That was not. He has not made it yet. Okay. Fails. Fails real bad. Takes
But isn't
14
it-
radiant damage.
It's an AoE, so does he evasion?
No, that's only on dex
Only on dex saving throws, not AoE.
And then Akashba is gonna fall to the ground again.
He gets up and then down. Wait.
Again.
Again.
And you can actually quite easily keep him down.
Akashba,
And
does
that's
that
gonna-
end your round?
Yeah.
All right. At the top of round 4, I will remind everybody it is 10 o'clock. I think this is a good place to pause the game as we are wrapping up the combat with the assassins as the now deafened vampire joins the fray.
So deaf.
Will we triumph? Will we have a bonus session? Find out this weekend.
Will Akashba finally die? Alone in the snow.
Will Sai finally be fired? Is this his third strike?
No, we have to talk with HR.
We're gonna have a long talk with Shar.
Yeah, HR. There we go.
HR.
HR.
Oh my gosh.
Like, Shar, seriously, at this point, they're like, California laws are pretty...
Put him on a pip first.
No, there
He's
was...
been on a pip.
Yeah, I think he was on a pip. And I think, like, he was on a pip and he was like, oh, I'm gonna bring these mooncakes and make everyone like me. And we were like, all right, I'll eat the mooncakes.
Like,
but
okay,
I
it's
think
cool that you brought donuts, brah, but like, could you be less of a dingus?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It says right here in your performance review that we're specifically looking you to make better decisions in combat, and these donuts are nice, but like, that's not it. Can we have like the special episode? Can one of the bonus sessions just be Sai and HR?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
that
have
should
to
just
we're
be
gonna have to
like-
write you up for this one.
Yeah, sorry. So, Sai, like I think you're going to be an all-star at some other company, but this just isn't it.
Did you all fail the saving throw?
No, Rain did not.
Rain
Oh, Rain didn't.
Okay, so it just
the
looks
only-
good. Akashba.
Rain was the only one who didn't. Akashba, after getting like poisoned and a bunch of other shit being evaded on, like he just looks up and he's like starting to get his bearings again, and then Sai knocks him over and deafens it.
Yeah.
It's only 20 friendly fire damage.
Only. All
I
right,
want to be
guys.
clear again. You didn't have to use that one. It's literally in the description.
Well,
One
I'm
that-
going to let you the gladiatorial like arena fight to the death in Discord. I'm going to say bye to the stream, and I'm going to say goodnight
Bye,
to you guys.
stream.
Bye, stream.
Tina, have a good night.
Good night.
You
All right. That's it for Arctis today. We only go till 10, so we will finish up the rest of this session. Hopefully as a bonus session this weekend. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I know. I want to finish the fight too. But we've got this vampire coming up. They have this charmed assassin that they need to possibly do something about. And this assassin has a little bit of hit points left, so they are still potentially in a lot of trouble. Also, this vampire just cast mirror image. So she's gonna go in with a lot of defenses. This might look pretty ugly next session. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you, Nukiyashi. Thank you, Tearstone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Megahertz. Thanks, Static Burst. Good to see you in chat. Hopefully we'll do the bonus session this weekend and finish up the combat. I hope you guys had a fun time. We play Arctis at 6 p.m. every Wednesday. Pacific time. We put up our VODs, so catch us up on YouTube. Watch the live stream on Twitch. Thanks for watching. And I hope you have a good night.